All right, we're live. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for clicking on the VOD. And today we are doing Summon as well, European League, and a big summon session for me. So hope you enjoy. And let me get this music. Yo. Hello, hello. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hello. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while for me too. Okay, let me get this chat thing working. What's for dinner? I didn't have dinner today because I had like a super heavy Korean barbecue buffet lunch, and I kind of want to cry after eating that a little bit. So I skipped on dinner today because I'm supposed to be on a diet. And then I went for Korean. I mean, we met a friend, so we had to go for Korean barbecue buffet lunch. So that was dinner. Xin chào, xin chào. Moin Meister. Dude, I haven't seen that in quite some time. Hello, hello, hello. Stress, just finished Siege. Wait, do I have Siege today? We lost the round 1. So I guess we're waiting for like the next one to come out. Ooh, we got one extra score right here. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I kind of like 1v1 Siege because it ends quickly. And usually you have to do multiple tower at once. So it ends quite fast. How many summon do I have? Ooh. So how do I explain this situation? I guess you can say that the Tooth Fairy just kind of showed up and things happen, you know? So today we have 100 LDs. Usually it would take like 3 to 4 months of saving for this. But a Tooth Fairy showed up and it kind of happened a little bit. You can smell the LD5 here. Maybe. That'd be pretty fire. Hope you have a good day too, buddy. Yeah, it's my summon. It's my summon. And I heard I was blessed with a Win Gondav that I was 6-star right now. Nice haircut. Thank you. I got a little bit tired of like having longer hair. Not long, but like just longer. So I actually kind of regret not going even shorter. Like maybe even a bit shorter. So I'm a lazy guy, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna make it really short. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wait, what does this guy do? I've never fought a Win Gandalf ever. And I thought that was supposed to be like the more popular one. But the blue one is super popular. But I have not fought a Win Gandalf a single time. Is that strange? Okay, let me pop all these before I forget. You never cut your hair? I don't know, man. Every time I take a shower, I'm very tempted to just not have hair. It's much easier that way. What does he do again? When you have a shield, you gain immunity to attack bar decreasing effect. Remove one harmful effect on the ally target whenever you create a shield on your ally. Oh, he's an active cleanser. This guy... Oh, this guy is a passive cleanser. So you have to move and create a shield to cleanse your ally. Oh. So if he's stunned, then... I mean, if this guy is stunned, he so doesn't do anything. I see. No wonder. But then you can only AoE cleanse when you pop this. So like if the next turn you don't have an AoE cleanse anymore. But then you only need like 3 skill up if you're lucky, right? You only need this. This is like good to have, but I don't think that's too important. You get speed awakening. Huh. Interesting. Who does anything when stunned? Ragdoll? He does a lot of things when he's stunned. Velasca? Who can stun Velasca anyway, right? So let's see how lucky we can be. What if we get like, boom, old skill 2. Come on. Fuck. Oh, we only need 1 more, baby. I mean, I do have like 40 Devilmon, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, and I'm done with skilling up. Win Gandalf. No, you don't need more than you have to. The 10% is actually kind of small, so I don't care about that too much. You came from the Etheria video? Oh my god. Would you recommend giving this game a try because of the collab? You can, but I'm not sure how you would feel about going from a game with no pity. You're going from a game with pity and no 50-50 to a game with 0 pity whatsoever. But PvE in this game is very free-to-play friendly though, so that's a pretty big difference. You don't need like LDSSR to do PvE in this game, so that's kind of interesting. Ooh. Buff Carlos gameplay. I had 1 win. All right, you know what? Just for you, okay? I have 1 game, I think, that I won with Buff Carlos. I don't know where that was. Somewhere. I did the other day. I was building a new team. Oh no. Maybe the replay got lost. No. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Just for you, buddy. Just for you. Okay? I got you. Buff Carlos gameplay. So, he left me with a full damage more, which is very fun, always. We go in. We do some damage. We didn't kill, but that's totally okay. Because I know the more would do damage, and the more kill. We move again. We kill. We move again. We kill. Hey, man. See? You ask and I deliver. Just right there. Absolutely insane. So, just for that, can you hit the like button? That'd be much appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Before we go to the sweet SW European League, we're going to go for a summon session. So if you can hear me, you can type good luck in the chat. That'd be much appreciated. Nikki was very fun for like a week, but I think I need like a real S tier LD5, okay? That will be very great. I'm not sure about the LD5 in this collab though. But I do want like the one that is really strong. That'd be awesome. All right. Here we go. Let me loop up first so I can scream louder. Here we go, chat. It's gonna go crazy. Okay? I hope so. Start off strong. What's on the wish list? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Stream disconnected for 1 second. Chat, if you can hear me, type 1, okay? So I know stream is still alive. It disconnected for 1 second right there. I don't know what to do with my internet, man. Like, it's pretty fast. It's 1 gigabyte up and down. But when you stream, it will just die for like 1 second. And people will think stream is dead and then they leave. It's kind of weird. Alright, what is the LD5 RTA? Oh, I want Viva Chow. Yes, I want a Viva Chow. I want a Nyx and I want a Velasca. Okay, those are probably the top tier one. Reset router, but I just did that like the other day. It's kind of weird. Like when I play shooter game, it's great. It's only when I stream. My bitrate is like 6,000. It's not even that high, you know? All right, Seimei, Cray. All right, you know what? We want Viva, and we want Velasca, and we want Nyx. Zeratul would be nice as well. But those are getting into the niche tier, okay? Here we go. Dupe Rahu? I don't think so. What shooter game? I play a lot of Marvel Rivals. Much less now. Just with any competitive game, it's always very fun at the start where there's no concrete meta and everyone's bad and it's fun and exciting and new and fresh. Now it's like not as fun. And the new heroes are also just very convoluted. Is that a word? Convoluted. Yeah. Like when you have skill description that is longer than an essay, it's kind of weird. Oh. Okay, buddy. Oh, we don't have purple lightning, so it could be any one of these. Okay? No purple lightning for now. I think. Ooh, 3 in a row? Do I miss any LD 4-star? I don't even know. I think I have all LD 4-star at the moment. If I'm not wrong. I wouldn't mind like a dupe something though. But this one could be it. The fuck is that? Oh, I don't like that. Wait, the rate is pretty insane though. The rate is pretty insane, yeah? No purple is on my account. It's all blue. It's all white. Oh no. Is that all? I think we got a bit too many lightning in a row. Been too close to one another. You smell one LD5? Name one. Okay, name a Han or something. Name a Han. I wouldn't mind like those that work well with Lucifer, like Dark Talisman or Light Phoenix. That'd be fun for like a month, I think. I don't know what we'll do with Like Siri though. Not gonna lie. Dark Jin, best LD5. Really? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Wait, what does she do? I don't even know. Oh, she's the anti-debuff thing. She's not Nyx though. This is shit. I have her. I hate her. What? Wait, what do I do with this shit? I only remember her because I used to play a lot of Layla and she shit on Layla. Ignore all harmful effect and immunity against oblivion. But does she do anything? All right, we take it. We take it. Oh, hey, we take it. What the fuck? Not Nyx though. Not Velasca. But we take it. All right, we take it. Maybe back to back? Shit. Yeah, probably some despair thing. And only pick it when they pick more than 3 debuff unit. Maybe it's good against the Layla meta. I don't know. Maybe. I think she was supposed to be good in the Venhan meta. I think. Potentially. Could be. The anti-Hey Gang debuff team. But I'm the one that played that team. Shit. I like playing that team. Can I put that into my team somehow? I think she's going to be great with the shield meta, right? You pick with the shield unit. You smell a Nyx? Dude, that'd be fire. Nyx will be insane. She weak against pushback? She good, Amon? No, I don't trust Amon. Amo has like old LD5 that is like actually good. So he's a privileged person. May not be true, okay? Good again, bad again pushback. Maybe, but the meta is not very pushback-ish. Because Oliver enough, which is kind of huge. What will you use with Nyx? Anything. Nyx is like 3 unit in 1. You can use Nyx with anything. It's good when you're trying to tank and survive. It's good when you're trying to debuff, you're trying to do damage. Oh, the last time I got this, next one is Gianna. But I don't want Gianna. I want maybe light Gianna so I can finish the family. But hey, not a dupe, okay? I'm very fortunate that I've not summoned a single dupe LD5 so far. So far, not a single LD5 dupe yet. And I don't want to make it a reality, okay? Bring her against Fire Yennefer. Oh, might be good for siege offense, which is great. You always need more anti-Fire Yennefer counterplay. Because that shit is dumb. Maybe. One more lightning. One last one. Dude, but you know what I want the most? I want this shit. I want this unit. This unit is so broken. This shit is unreal. I want this unit. I still don't have it. I don't know how to have it. It's so impossible to try and get like a 5-star in this game. Unless you have like an event that just give you that. Yeah? Like how do you aim for a certain 5-star? Because the newer the unit, the longer it takes for it to show up in the rotation, the stone rotation thingy. Wait, can I do like 100 normal scroll pack? Can I do like some of that? A 40k gem. Alright, let's do one of that, okay? What if we get Wind Draken Warrior? That would make my day. I still want I still don't have the I have all this now. I still don't have this guy, I think. For some reason. What is the best build? I think I've saw a lot on Despair, but Vio, Despair are both pretty good. Because he's both a follow-up and a strip unit. And he has double AoE, so if anything has to be on Despair, it can be that guy. Ooh. You want Daragon? Oh, for the PvE mode? Okay, maybe this is not happening. Oh, Water? Water Gandalf? No, Water Gandalf. Water Alagron. Okay, maybe not. Hey, but new toy though. Wait, hold up. If Wind Gandalf is anti-pushback and this is anti-debuff, that would make my team very, very interesting. Dude, I have not fought this unit more than 10 times in my life, I swear. It's so rare to see this thing. Also, I've come to a point where I don't know how, but I ran out of unknown scroll. Is that weird, guys? Where did all this go? So I had to do manual EXP farming the other day. I was like, shit. Wait, I'm broke in terms of like unknown scroll, which is kind of weird. So I had to do manual farming. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold up. Pause? What's going on? Do I have the RT skin for Light Maiden? Of course not. But I think non-RT skin are pretty cool as well. Okay, what transmog do I have for this thing? Does she look cooler with transmog? Where are you? Oh, this is the RTA skin that we don't have. This is... Okay, this one looks kind of lame. I feel like her default hair looks better than whatever this broom looking ass thing is. Okay? I like it. This actually look better. More flowy. This is really good. But we don't have that, unfortunately. She has 3 skin? What? She has less skin than a 4-star unit. No, she has 2 skin. Sea Emperor has so many skin. Like, how does this guy have so many skin? Is crazy. Bro is... And half the skin are like naked thing. Yeah, we got a new toy. Hell yeah. Alright, but we're not gonna be playing with it today. We're gonna be playing with it next time, okay? Because today we get to watch real professional European young handsome gamers once again. But the next time you tune in, you're gonna be seeing some new fun stuff, okay? So let me check out. Bam. We got Jessica. For what is Jessica good? That is a journey that I have to go on to find out. Because let's say if I find Jessica. Damn, not very inspiring, huh? Not exactly inspiring and assuring. She's used the highest rank we see recently is P3, and she did win a match. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I don't think she's a combo unit. She's used with auto unit. But when you combine with maybe... Boom. Damn. The people who play delete replay? Pussies. Anyway, what am I talking about again? We get to see Raxxaz today. Ooh, all right. So we're back at it again with the Summons of European League, and right now is day 3 or week 3. And you might be wondering, Sean, wait, hold up. What the heck is European League? European League is a regional tournament that only for top ranks and ultra strong European content creators. And they're trying to fight for $5,000 first place. Pretty simple. And before the final playoff, they are going for the, I don't know, round robin kind of thing. They're trying to play for the highest points. You can see right here. King Obabo, okay, has the highest point at the moment, followed by the other people. So pretty much it's Obabo and friend. Let's see if Obabo can keep the winning streak this time around. And let's see if the other people who have not won a game yet can actually gain some points today. Who are you rooting for in the league? It's probably going to be Obabo. I think we need to see Obabo winning something at some point in our lifetime, yeah? We're having World War III before Obabo winning a league. We need Obabo to do that. Anyway, starting off between Ismu and Ares. Here we go.
Ismo right here.
Let me know if you can hear Seychelles right now.
In a second, say we won't skip your predictions because everybody is waiting in the chat for that one. But is it Ares or is it Ares? Honestly, by the time we figure that out, the pronunciation, Ismo will have already made this match utterly inevitable. Let's find out because he knows what you're thinking. Say, get rid of Hathor. Get rid of her.
Yeah, simply.
Dude, this is like 2018 pre-ban.
Like to say it.
The Molong, Okeanos, Yonhong Hathor meta.
He's also definitely playing a lot on the meta. And there you have it. We have the Draken Warrior on the meta. And a very fast lock-in by Aries right there. With a Asima, you normally never see his first pick, and a Hey Gang.
Wow, Asima coming out straight. That seems like a very early.
Maybe Ismo should pick light suitcase girl, Jessica.
Current meta anyway. We're seeing the Eshe, we're seeing the Solvark as well. But Ayaz, is he cooking something here?
Yeah, it's kind of the question. Like, Heigang does counter.
Let me do some
units,
EXP farming for my girl
Dragon
in the
Warrior
background
is
as well.
Despair, it doesn't counter it as much if Ismo just shows too much speed to the table. And so far, Arias is going full turn tune. So in the case of Ismo, if you go for Tiana or a Wind Robo or a Triton, ending that up with a Maximilian, that is a Leo ban in my book right there. That's a Maxi ban in my book right there. I think Ismo has a very good draft, unless the RNG gods have something to say about that.
Let's find out. It is Summoner's War, folks. Leo banned out, Solvark as well banned out. So we're going to have that speed lead against the accuracy lead in our very first match of day number 3 of the Summoner's War European League. Ayez versus Ismo. Who's going to take that first?
Did you miss someone? Right, dude, you missed the best.
That is a really big speed gap. You do lose your...
You missed the best part.
Well, speed buffs with that skill 3 of the Tiana, which is not really that convenient. But what we're looking for right now is the pushbacks, because the pushbacks are absorbs. Can you get all of them? Was one resisted, so it made you 75 attack bar, so you're not fully lapping right there, which is a little bit bad. Otherwise, you could have had a rotation on that.
I'm not sure what's the plan with the Heigang draft with no speed lead right there. That seems kind of bad.
Heigang's gonna have to perform miracles right here, say.
Oh, just glancing on about everything, which is not that bad, but still good crits coming in from that unit right here. Big question right now, who do you kill? I think you have to go for the kill on the unit on the right. It does actually take it out, because that is the cleanse.
Is that GG? Oh my god.
It's taking everyone out.
Man, Tiana's really good into Heigang team, huh?
Right there, so I mean,
too easy.
Like a speed contest that Ismo was testing, and Ayez was like, oh no, I can deal with it, but found out quite quickly, oh, I can't deal with that one, right?
Yeah, it's also interesting to see that Ismo had a Tiana.
No, I can't, because nobody played them.
Maybe he has
nobody played File Injustice
style, but it's kind of
I've never fought one
for people to have Tianas unless you're kind of
it's impossible
on a Nefty style, maybe a Maximilian.
Don't build them yet. They might get buffed very soon.
But yeah, just a simple Heigang is not gonna counter that, and especially if the speed gap between the two players is that much, then there's not too much going on. So in this case,
Iris best is G3 too,
which gives Arias the option.
That is the last season rank.
Ganymede, Hathor, and
if I'm not wrong.
Let's see if he actually wants to lock that down.
Let's find out. We've seen the Erechion being taken out as well, so no speed lead necessarily for Ismo in that first pick. But Asima first pick is wild.
Yeah, Asima first pick, especially if you don't have a Heigang. That's going to be a very interesting style. On the other side of Ismo, as I mentioned, a Monkey
Winchester is just very inconsistent.
Good
sadly.
By a Josephine. Could go for... I'm not sure about that hacker, though.
Yeah, like... I don't know what Ayez is cooking, but something is going on crazy right now. I mean, Ismo coming there with that win Nabara.
What do you mean, ew? Should be saying
that is the Nyx, but that is the Nyx with the 1.
Better than nothing.
The 1 is actually a very strong counter against a lot of debuffs, because you can maximum hit 2 debuffs, but also while 2 debuffs are on your team, you're gonna get a lot of damage reduction. So once again, I think that the draft of...
and not Ayez can
you guys still hear me?
I would say here against Ismo, we're getting that Dark Zenitsu taken out as well as that Nyx as well there, say. So we again will have a speed lead, we'll have a speed
Shaq, you hear me?
for Ismo. HP lead on the side of Ayez.
Yes, alright, I hit my microphone cord.
Match 1 set 2 between Ayez and Ismo in the Summoners War European League.
Yeah, let's see. Josephine will cut after this skill, but I think you still have to send it. He's gonna send it. Where does he send it? Is it going for the Asma? No, we're gonna go for the Tricks, which is going to be the unit.
Oh, he's going with the Gandalf Josephine.
Look at the difference
I like that.
Bars between the units. Everything.
But he really wanted to force Asima. It's kind of weird though.
Attack bar when an Asima's at half attack bar right there.
Oh, maybe he's winning though.
Big resistance there though. Say Layla's gonna have to try and clean up a little bit.
Oh.
Ooh, Layla's not doing the right thing. And also these shields will make it where Nobara doesn't have as much value, because Nobara, sure, she does a lot of damage, but she also does damage to herself, but she doesn't have a shield to protect her from that damage, whereas the enemy will have shields to protect her from that damage that is gonna come in. So big question is, good. Oh, that's going to be a huge one on that virus.
Oh, that's gonna, that Asima's gonna clap.
Already.
Oh,
Asima, the additional turn is huge. Taking out this Asima. Can you stun it? Does not stun it.
5 Megumi is such a fun killer, man.
You are going to be coming around. Maybe you can get a stun popping out right now.
He needs to get a stun
too, as well. But I mean, Nabara with those 2 debuffs is going to start taking health.
Hey, yo.
She'll get some more.
Huge.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage, because this is not just the dots doing damage. This is the dots on also the passive doing a lot of damage. Everything that comes in for damage is going to be a lot of damage because of this hacker on the field. And with that amount of dots, the next turn for some of these units might be their final turn already.
Huge.
Oh, like, I mean, she's just done.
Oh, but it's gonna hurt though.
She's done a little martyr there.
Oh no!
But take out all of that health, say.
Oh, that 1 HP on the hacker makes it where you can take out the hacker, so the hacker's not gonna do the extra damage. The stun of the Josephine not connecting. If that hacker lived a little bit longer,
that Josephine's gonna be bad news.
Would have been able to stun there. I think this match might have looked very different, but it's still not over yet. The monkey has to do quite an uphill battle because the two friends that he has on the field.
Oh
are very
no!
low in HP.
They definitely are right here, and again, Gandalf.
This is one of the highest win rate duel in the entire game right now. Josephine, Gandalf. Insane win rate together.
Coming in, but this was not 600 HP. Reflect damage on this skill 3 will actually not really matter, but the reflection coming in on the other units will matter at some point because the HP is super low. Additional turn 1.2k not taking it out, but the other 1.1k is taking it out.
It's over. They can easily 2v4.
This is a monkey battle. He does not like
oh
to fight.
my
he
god.
Does not like to fight against all of those shields.
Ain't no way, dude. That's crazy.
Between himself and Ismo right there. Say, you were saying it earlier when we were getting into this. People were sleeping on that water Gandalf. They've been sleeping far too hard because look at what he's just done for Ayaz in that situation.
What a Gandalf, man.
But I also just feel like you draft the water Gandalf, you get better RNG. It just works. You get the resistance over here, you get the resistance over there. Things don't strip, things don't land, and suddenly it's like, yeah, your Ashima goes off. You get an additional turn on your hacker, and hey, we suddenly have a great draft.
That's exactly how it should
be. He is
right
pissed
there.
at the water Gandalf meta so much.
Summoners War European League is brewing with so much of it here right now. I mean, would you ever?
The beard looks good though.
First pick normally would win.
I think last time I met him, he didn't have
not, but
a beard.
I have proven myself and say wrong the right there, getting himself 1 point on that leaderboard, splitting the points between them both, and it's going to do a lot on the leaderboard. Again, slowly chipping away right now. There's not so many weeks left. In total, we've got 6 weeks of this kind of competition, and we're already into the 3rd, so halfway through right now for the guys to really
who's the next person?
End up.
It's gonna be Malignant and Smoke. Oh, Smoke is always fun. So many LD5 all the time.
This is the dumbest ban you could make. But now again, meta shifted a little
bit. 2
LD5
pre-ban though.
Back into meta. Jaeger, very meta.
Back to the meta.
The first few units being locked in.
There we go, straight away with those Drakan.
Malignant hasn't won a single game yet, I think.
It was
crazy.
He was using a
lot the strongest account in the entire game.
Great effect. Partnering up though with a Gianna. If you've got those LDs, you want to use them.
Yeah, let's see what Smokes can counter that. Is he going to be looking for a Heigang as his secondary strip? Contesting this with an Asher might make your draft pretty difficult towards the end of the draft. And Malignant has a lot of LDs to also counter those typical styles. But then again, I think Smokes is also one of the heaviest LD users out there from this tournament. So let's see if he's going to go for those. No,
oh my god, it looks so free to play.
Yeah, Megumi coming in, trying to get those.
I think water's always Vile, speed defense, and the win one is like out of despair of Vile.
Following up with that 4th and 5th pick right now, he's in a bit of a driving seat.
And similar build as well. Because they both scale with defense,
I think a Zenisec or something that counters pushbacks might do some work. It also does counter some stuff.
But they scale on scale with attack, so it's kind of awkward as well.
For that, or he's gonna go
you want like good overall stats for everything.
We're bringing back the Douglas. It did work out. The moment that he drafted, the things did not work out. The moment he was slapping in the first pick Douglas.
Now you want the win one to be on Vile Despair as well. So the impact is really good for the procs that you get.
What more do we want? Some Douglas action, some Douglas gameplay here in the Summoners War European League right now. 5th pick coming out for Smokes then right there. Josephine looking to potentially get locked in. Counter for the Gianna.
Because they both have like attack bobs option that can get full bar combined with a good violent proc. Huge.
I think the Josephine is not gonna make it to the field, but on the other side, you kind of have to be scared of the Gianna, but then you have to fight that Douglas later on. And the only good counter to the Douglas you have on the field is that Megumi skill 1 landing.
Nah, I think he can just ban Douglas and win.
It's going to be a 50-50 check most likely.
This Gianna has no follow-up.
Megumis are not super high on attack.
You can even ban Ragdoll, I think.
If it's going to play out, we are not going to get any Douglas action right here. Josephine also banned out.
If you go Swift,
speed leads for both Malignant,
you have low impact. That's why people pick Asher, so they can go Despair Vile.
Who's going to get that point? They need it.
Look how slow that thing is.
Turn towards this Yan Hong and therefore towards the Gianna, and that is a combination you always like to see. Gianna, can you land everything today? Does land everything, takes the additional turn, but on the 1 unit that already had a bomb.
Yeah, and look, you can try and get rid of that Fire Megumi right there. Sending in the skill 2.
Oh, no procs.
Finish off the job.
Yep, finishing off the job right there. And I
But
don't
this is
think you have
pretty
enough
much just
bar to
like getting out
overtake
sped.
right now.
So
However, you used all of your skills and
Rune
you
gap
got the one target
a
that
little bit.
actually doesn't provide that much to the field. The Dragon Warriors, the Asher, that is where the real damage and the powerhouse come from. There is, fortunately for Malignant, a glancing on this Solvark, but let's see if that's gonna do enough. He's actually starting off with not giving any bar to this Ragdoll.
Let's find out here. So like coming in right there.
Oh,
then.
the
With that
glancing.
skill, getting the
Oh,
silences
there's
around
the
as well on some
procs.
crucial units.
He missed. Oh, he
Well,
missed the
crucial units, but
silence.
not the one target you want the most, because the moment you land the silence on the Vanessa, Vanessa cannot go for passive. But we have a double resistance coming in. If you were to kill right now, it doesn't do anything. If the Vanessa had the silence, then you would have actually permanently taken out the unit until the revive was actually activated right now. So
Does she have skill?
You do give an attack buff, and the attack buff, I think there is a skill 2 available on this unit right
Oh,
now.
not yet.
Ooh, not just yet.
He need his win guy to work. He need a
a
despair right now.
Right here. But
He did not.
Wow, doing a
Oh,
big
full
play.
bar.
Doing good damage right there. Can land another defense break. Does land the defense break right now. Gianna not in a favorable position. Plus
Huge.
turn.
Oh,
It's
missed the
full land
death
once
break.
again. Defense break missing right there. But can you take this down? Speed buff.
Holy
master,
damage.
or full death break. It takes it down.
It does
Miss
right. He's gonna
again.
get a defense break.
No.
On the Vanessa, but Vanessa, if she can get round again, could look for a revive, but it might revive a Ragdoll if he can die.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you hit the Ragdoll right now, I think it's a little bit too dangerous. I think the choice for going for skill 2 just for some protection right there is a great choice. You can also go for heal blocks right here. And the question is,
The
did
skill 3
Smokes
without
count
buff is
turns
kind of...
of this
How does
Vanessa?
he land
Actually,
that
armor
frick?
breaks everything, takes the additional turn.
That is so...
And, yeah, that's simply taken out. Malignant knows it, and his Ashes just simply taking out every unit one by one.
Oh my god.
Wow, Smokes popping off then in
The Vanessa
first
missed
match
death
for him
break
today
twice
against Malignant.
for that
Malignant,
unit to land
like we
death
said
break
before, really needs to start
immediately.
turning things around, say. Only 1 point, and he hasn't added to
That
his
is
tally
so
there.
dumb, man. What?
Yep, so Smokes taking that first point.
Unbelievable,
but we did have
bro.
The first skill on the side of Malignant towards Smokes, taking out that Megumi. But I mentioned it right away. That
That
is
is
not the most
so
crucial target. And he's
stupid.
actually gonna be banning out a unit that I think no one is ever gonna be using, and that is a Linda.
Wasn't he trying for
This,
Torrent?
to me, signals like there could
What do you
be
mean
some
try?
obvious gameplay
Like, would it
coming out,
kill?
say, but let's find out what Malignant is bringing forward.
Like,
into
if you
this
don't
one
ignore
right here.
defense, you're not
Smokes
gonna do
with
any
that
real
first pick.
damage.
Is he gonna
The
continue
dot
with
is gonna
that
do more
Erection?
damage.
Yes.
And you would
Yes, back to the
miss
Erection
out
on
on
the side of
potential
Malignant, back
actual
to that
Torrent.
Vanessa. Do we still go back
Because
to
Vanessa
a
Revive
Gianna
give you
just
Torrent
losing
immediately.
your Yan Hong in this case, so without the Yan Hong,
I mean,
the
why
Gianna,
give up early?
That early is mostly not that great because you have more issues against Hey Gang. So let's see what he favors.
I think
He's gonna
Asher
go
would have
for a
skill 3
Social
Vanessa,
interesting combo right there because that unit
get the
I
skill
should
3
have some
again,
AoE
and
strips
the
before.
win guy would death break
Definitely
again,
goes
and the
right
skill
here.
1 of the
Smokes
win
kinda
guy
went
does no
back to the
damage.
same similar
And then
draft
Asher
that
would
he
skill
had in
3
the
again,
last-
then he
last
win.
one that proved very beneficial.
And Ragdoll is
Malignant
naturally
locking
very
in 2
slow
dark
anyway.
units to try and answer there, but still not a strip.
Yeah, no strip. I think he's kind of trying the route where he's just
And I
gonna
think the
wait
moment
out
you
the
start
turn
really
one of
strong,
the
you make it a
enemy, and then
3v4 and
after
you
the turn one of
lose,
the enemy try
you
to take
tilt.
over, which is exactly what Smokes actually did in the previous
So by the time
match.
he's down to Ragdoll, he's
It
like,
might
ah,
work
fuck
out,
this shit.
But let's see if he can lock in some good
Which
damage.
is a
right
very,
there. We also have the dark
typical
Zenitsu,
mental
also has the
thing that
Crane
happened in
Slasher
Summoner
Dark
as well, you know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
side of Smokes right now. It's one of the highest win rate units in the current meta.
Yeah, and facing off there against an
There's
old
always a
previous
chance with
high win rate
Ragdoll.
with Han coming out as well to support.
But
all
he's
of
a
those
tilting
dark
man.
Units. Some more damage coming out, right? But who?
Like, we are sitting here,
I think you have to be
observer
banning one of the two
position,
units that cannot be stunned
mentally
on the side of
clear.
Smokes, but on the other
You know,
side,
we
it's kind
see
of hard to
all
say
the good
because
move.
There is some
We're
value
making the
to
best
all of
choices all the
units,
time.
but it's
And the guy
very
who's playing right now is like, ah,
single-minded focus, so let's see what's gonna happen in
oh,
this
fucking
one. I
pro
think the
again. Oh,
Smokes
he
in this
defense back my win unit. You know?
Speed leads for both Malignant
That's
and
him.
Smokes right here. Can he look to get a
Losing.
point
We're not
on
losing.
that
We're just
leaderboard right
watching.
now? Erection.
So we are mentally very
Russian.
strong
Actually,
and clear.
Unfortunately, Russian is taking
and always
the
make the
first
bad
turn.
choices.
This would be a kind of style where I would almost
Alright,
say
here we
it's
go.
better to take that second turn. Because
Oh, no
right now,
strip.
any of the
Oh, I
skills
mean,
you
he
do
would
don't
proc
really add
the
too much.
dark guy anyway.
There is actually a good
He
skill
missed
right
that
there.
frick
Once Vanessa
again!
not landing any defense breaks. Malignant is
And
not
that is the
liking
man
this
that will
Vanessa
make
right
bad
now.
choices.
That is going to be for sure.
All the
Yeah,
immediately.
Exactly. I mean, the Dark Zenitsu can come in now.
Oh
gets that skill
my
to get some
God.
stuns straight into that next turn as well. Say, can you get rid of a unit? Oh!
Ooh, almost taking it out right away, but we have to pay her to survive a little bit of that. Also, a lot of provokes.
What does
did
Vanessa
land.
have the Eye of Sauron?
Damage
Why
from
not?
that hunt, not too much.
Do you
just
miss
yet.
the
Skill
collab
is
with
also
the
not
Lord
gonna
of
have
the
that much value,
Rings?
Except that you can have some pushbacks on those units. But then again, you're fighting a Jaeger. You have 2 threat states right now. So
Oh, the Han is doing it. The Han is doing it.
Still choose your hits, and we're taking out the Solvark first.
But we still got Jäger and the dark
Taking
guy,
him out right
which is
here.
really
So
strong
he's got a
too.
unit down against him right now, but that threat state is going to be very annoying.
Oh, did not
Only
counter.
If it revenges, though.
Only if it revenge, and also there was an increase on cooldown on that Jaeger, so it's not
Oh,
gonna have
big damage coming.
just yet. Skill
Huge
coming in.
pushback.
Can the Jaeger
Huge
come because of
vial.
that? Not just yet.
Huge
but we're doing some
damage.
more damage on that additional turn. However, damage is what
Can
Hans
Jaeger
really
solo
likes.
this?
Can we take out the Billy
If you
Slash?
kill the Han somehow, of
Probably
course.
can.
Yep, getting rid of one of the units right there. You've got that second skill, gets the stun on the Erection as well. But Jaeger versus the world,
Erection. That sounds so fun.
Yeah, Jaeger versus the world. Definitely something we would
that gonna
have
kill?
not seen in a previous patch, but in the current patch, it is very possible.
Oh,
but
that
getting
defense
death
break, though.
in finally is
Oh,
not gonna
oh,
help you. It's also
oh,
simply taking so
oh,
much
he missed
damage.
the counter.
We
Can he
cannot get
survive?
over there, but Han, how much
No!
damage? Not enough damage, but also no counter, and we're gonna have a point on the board for Malignant over here, because Han is gonna take up both of the
Man, Han is so crazy.
And there we go, one apiece.
And I got
right there, then say
Jessica.
Malignant versus Smokes coming.
Is the Blamela worth keeping? I think I keep one
think
for
Sam
Siege.
just glitched out over there. That's a nice frame to glitch out on.
That's
Sometimes it happens, but that's
crazy.
why we have point on the board.
All right,
That's
next up
that
we
might
have
happen over here. It would be a first
Slappy
one,
and
though. We have
Tito.
Some waffles again for dinner. Somebody should slap the cook. Let's
Yo, Han
find
doesn't
out
do
who's
that?
gonna
Rune
win
diff, bro.
Slappy and
Rune
Tito got flat
diff.
here. Like you said, say drawing on points, very close at the moment in our regular season of the Summoners War European League. Pre-ban's already coming in. We've seen that light Huarang and the Gianna as well.
Yeah, actually, both of the players have Gianna, so it could be the battle of the Gianna, where as long as you don't have first pick, you're gonna be banning that unit. If you do have first pick, you ban something else.
Dude,
I
what
have
is
seen
Jessica
Tito play
gonna
a
do,
lot
bro?
With that light Huarang, also pairing it up with the Gandalf, with the same, and with a lot of units. But actually, the lock-in of the first 3 units
She's
coming
not even like a
super
siege
fast.
defense unit. Funny enough.
Dude, these guys are ready to play right here. They know what they've been practicing all week on that leaderboard as well. Sons on Lao, Josephine coming out against the Fire Megumi and that Eshe, 3rd and 4th pick going for Tito.
Yeah, let's see how we're gonna be countering the Josephine on the field already. There's a lot of options you could go for. Seime is definitely one of the options that Tito would like to go for, but you have to add in some damage, and Misty is where damage comes in. It's not the greatest against provokes, but could do a lot of work against
Ooh, a lot of
those
single
stun units
target
on the
right
enemy
there.
side. Same for Burgill.
No
A
stun
lot
as
of
well.
anti-stuns right there.
Ooh, really good draft.
Sons quickly responded though. From
That's pretty
Slappy,
good, though.
bringing that Annabelle,
Low
getting
key.
some defense breaks, slows in her kit, as well as the Ventan.
Yeah, that is a Venton. We haven't seen all too much. That unit also went from a 50% pick rate to like a 5% pick rate. He is not played that much, but still, he has the same amount of damage. It's just the debuffs that are a lot worse. However, same on the other side of the field, we don't want to see when you have that many debuffs.
No, you do not want to battle through that speed lead coming in then against each other.
I use App Gallery.
And Tito got flat, taking things
And I
out
use
now.
Emulator,
Match
'cause
3, set one
that's
of
the easiest
Summoners
way,
War
or else you buy a
European
Huawei
League, and
phone.
Eshe's going.
She is
That's
going,
also a
but
way.
it's also one of those boosts right now. It's like, what are you actually boosting for? Can you get a defense break, and then maybe from the Misty speed damage that hasn't been stacked that much yet, can you take out a Phantom from this position? Or Dark Monkey? And we're gonna go for the inconsistent hits from this Burgill, not stunning anything just yet.
No, you can't right here, and maybe it's not even worth the skill 2's going for it anyway.
Here's
to
the
get
shield.
stun in, but Josephine
2
does
turns
mean
provoke
she can
coming.
cut, get a little provoke popping away.
Yeah, getting the provoke.
Oh, not 2 turn. I got a strip of speed buff.
I was kind of expecting him to try to go for a defense break.
The Van Hand Violent proc, this is bad news, though.
Phantoms aren't super high on the HP, but slowly chipping it away thus far.
Damn, that did nothing.
Away is the game right here. We've got Sons on Lao coming in next, say as well. This is going to be huge if he can get everything landing.
He need a Violent proc. He need one so bad right now. Does he get it? Oh!
Good damage there as well. And this Phantom so far
I guess that's
has not
GG.
really been participating, and it's just Misty on its horse taking over this match.
Yeah, yeah.
Fire
he's been
Megumi, man.
distracting long enough right
Him.
now, though. Josephine can look to confirm that kill. 3
Oh,
versus 3.
huge.
Get some heal blocks in.
If you can
That
Vial
heal
right
block
now,
is
that's
very
the
crucial on
best.
Misty. This is actually the time you want to
Huge.
start focusing on the Misty, because taking out the Misty is one of the harder units, but he's actually spreading the damage throughout everything right now. I think he should have focused more on one target rather than spreading out the damage this much.
Big
But
seal.
so far, Slappy is still in a driving seat, because everything on the
this
defense
gonna hurt,
is a
though.
nice move.
Ooh, that
Big
hurts.
damage is coming in right there, right now. Berghild looking to get in as well.
His Deathbreaker is
Some little bit
dying.
more chip through, say.
Ooh, that little bit of chip might actually take
He need a
out
Vial
your
right here.
Monkey pretty soon. Can you take out the
No.
unit Deathbreak on the first hit, but did not simply take it out, and therefore this Misty is gonna live a little bit longer. We're gonna probably say goodbye to this Monkey right now. Actually has 2 chances to do it. You could go for a
The Winger
defense
can
break,
still
but
do
this
it, though.
is
Ooh, that's
smart
bad.
actually choosing for that. It's gonna add a lot of damage to that unit. Half HP right there.
That's
You
GG.
can almost choose right now which one of the 2 you would take out. Taking out that Monkey first.
Yep, and now for Josephine, needs to clean up. Maybe going into that bird kill gets.
I think he still lost either way because the last pick,
but it's still
double not unstunnable damage deal is
this
too
is
good.
a difficult one, especially since the Massacre is reset. Massacre
And the
simply
Venhan
taking
dying
out
so
things.
quickly.
If you land a defense break right now, that is absolutely game. Well, regardless of anything, still absolutely game. Taking too long to take out your enemy units, trying to spread the damage a little bit.
He just kind of lacked damage because he was playing 3v4.
There you
Venhan
go.
just didn't do anything.
Then taking that first point against Slappy right here in the Summoners War European League. Again, we're seeing it say Berkhild being picked, but not coming to great fruition really in this Summoners War European League.
Well, in this case, the Berkhild,
she did
in
win,
the first,
yeah, true.
Yeah, she did win, but it's one of those units you cannot expect it to land all the time, and therefore also normally we used to see, or way back we used to see Berkhild on a speed contesting kind of set. This time around, we're seeing it on a violent set, and we saw that with the first hit defense break on the Drake Warrior. Death broke, took another
Berkhild
hit
is so
on the
popular in
skill
European
one,
League.
then took the additional turn, 2 more hits of 2.5Ks, and then you're half HP on a certain unit already, which it has one of those values that it can always do something in every turn, but sometimes not. But therefore, it is banned out in this matchup.
Banned out straight away. Ereshion coming in then for that first.
He had to stun the Escher though. I feel like that was not really that bad of a move.
And a Gianna right there. Probably will.
He came back to the Berkhild immediately.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be needing.
But without a dedicated damage dealer and no procs,
with the speed buff, with
tough,
the attack
man.
bar gain, is he gonna be pairing
especially
that up
when
with a
his
Solvert? No,
best
we're actually gonna be pairing that up with an Okeanos.
move was like AOE stun, and none of the 2 other unit over there can't be stunned anyway.
Of kind of style, but Slappy is actually gonna go full on the speed with double speed lead.
Yeah, bring in the double speed lead. Then we've got
oh,
the light wiring, then the scary unit,
the free-to-play Jessica, the fire dude.
As well.
Yeah, light wiring is also nice to have on the field when the Sierra is already banned. Otherwise, Slappy could have had a very good Sierra pick over here. But now taking out the wiring is going to be difficult. He can definitely force himself
I use
to take
Mumu
the
and
first turn,
LD player
but
sometimes.
after that first turn, can you actually guarantee taking
Yeah,
out
the
units?
fire
And we're
guy,
actually once again
he's
going
also
back
like
to
sort
that
of
Phantom that did not really participate in the
anti-debuff
previous
and has an
match.
AoE
No, it
CC.
didn't really do too much, but Slappy must have some decent rune sets on it there to keep bringing it through. It doesn't manage to get through there.
That's
though,
that
in
fire
the
dude
ban
right there.
phase. Escher and that Venhan going down.
So what is
We've got
Jessica, right?
33 speed leads
Anti-debuff,
for both Oliver and
some sort of
Ereshion
AoE
going
pressure.
into our match
That guy is
three,
also
set
kind of
2
similar.
between Tito Gofflet and Slappy
It's just
right
that
here. Say, I mean,
he
you
can
really
still
want
be
to get
debuffed.
those points.
And he can still be
let's
Oblivion.
see. Ooh, we're gonna be taking that first.
But he does
turn
more
on that
damage, that's for
Yellow.
sure, I
There
think.
is no immunity on the side of this Inosuke, which is also that unit. However, it does have a passive similar to a Nyx where it's harder to land those debuffs. In this case, it was actually just a resistance checks that made it where the unit doesn't have a bomb.
That 2-turn
Right
taunt that
here,
he can do,
Challenge
pretty
track
huge
of
though
the
if he
Suns.
land
Oliver's
that.
going to be able to clean up as well, get some cool times going in through.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be needing the cold time. Like, maybe you cannot land the debuffs, but you still want to go for this unit on the left. Actually
Oh,
gets
he
cool
got the
time and gets
pushback too.
bar itself as
Huge.
well, so therefore can cycle and take more bar.
Oh, he
from
missed
other
that though.
units.
Yep, does resist it there against that Ereshion right now, but you're getting rid of that Okeanos, taking away a lot of damage on the side of Tito Gofflet, but need to start cycling if you're him.
Yeah, let's see what this Inosuke can
Yeah,
do.
Jessica will be immune to Oblivion, so you can Oblivion this guy. You cannot Oblivion Jessica.
Still stunned, but you're fighting 2 units that are hard to take out. You need Gianna for the bombs to take out comfortable damage on both of these units. But actually,
But she's not immune to
it looks
damage,
be
she's
difficult
still
to land
die.
things. Oliver's just landing everything and his wrong element.
He is managing to do a lot right here, but like you said, if this Gianna goes down, it might be really tough for Slappy. Managing to land that bomb as well, and a Yonghong's going to follow up soon.
Yep, where we're gonna be placing this once again.
But Jessica's pretty good into Gianna, Ciara, right? Because you can't bomb her. Can they bomb her? I don't think. Is she immune to bomb damage? I think she should be, right?
Simply healing a lot, and those heals you do not want to see if you're Slappy right now.
No, you definitely don't. I mean, you can't really.
Yeah,
look into
Fire
these
Dude is
skills
pretty
to
fire.
Get some more damage coming away right
In
now.
the right spot, of
Oh, goes
course.
for it for Oliver.
Yeah, going for the attack.
Because I don't think Slappy has a way to do anything to it. I
Afterwards.
mean, he's doing
Oliver
it.
is doing God's work right now. Can you absorb the full attack bar from this?
Usually
Warren?
it
He's
shouldn't
not
happen.
gonna try that. Skill 2 Blade Fang. How much damage?
That's the
He's
problem.
simply taking out
You're immune to
Inosuke.
debuff, you're not immune to
This might be a
damage.
chance. It's all on the question. How much damage is this bomb from this Gianna that landed earlier gonna do? Ooh, the additional turn, half HP. That's still a long uphill battle to take it out, but at least there's no healing.
Oh, you
on
have
this
her?
Warren.
You like her?
Yep, no healing coming through and nothing to support it on the side of Tito Gofflet. But if you
I don't think I've
are
seen a single
Slappy still
Jessica
dangerous
Glazer.
right here.
before
it's
today.
definitely dangerous. We've seen Hwarang. If Hwarang takes a lot of additional turns, you could still take out things. However, a Yeonhong is a pretty strong unit against the Hwarang as well, because you simply just do so much damage with that Blade Fang skill too, and we're one turn away from that. Still critting, even though it's a skill one.
Yeah, still managing to clear it through right there. Like Hwarang trying to put in some work right here, though.
I mean, Light Hwarang was so good for like a solid month during SWC.
Yeah, we have the Megumi taken out, but then again, we also
Good for
have
Sierra,
the
Calm, and
Yeonhong
Siege.
taking it
Damn, that's
out,
like
and we
Renas
actually,
here.
I am correct. We're going one apiece, and we're gonna full on one apiece the whole day, it seems.
Damn, say, I mean, usually you're wherever you're putting your bet, it usually doesn't come through, but right now, sitting on the fence is pretty for it. We don't want to see 1-all.
Perfect and Last Deadly Sin. Man, Perfect is like huge in real life.
In our days,
I mean, his bicep, you know, and his size. I mean, his body size.
His record, but Pafix is the one holding the toolkit today. Let's find out if he's got
huge.
the correct tools to destroy his opponent. Pafix and Last Deadly Sin pre-bans coming right now. Say, who are you expecting? Monkeys.
Ooh, double.
The pre-ban are so different.
Also the double monkeys.
It's kind of fun.
No, not the most common picks. Well, actually, Shinseok is right now one of the most common picks out there. Zhongqiulao is the unit that Pafix picked up just before SWC World Finals in Paris.
You got 7 ads for Viewbot?
Really
hey, man.
at that moment, but is utilizing it very well in the current
What
state.
can I do about it?
There you have it. Gandalf picked up very early.
Yeah,
I heard it's a common thing for a top Twitch streamer, so maybe I should buy some.
Put him to good use right here. Last Deadly Sin. We've seen units that also bring a lot of
at some point,
right there. So the Anavel with that 2-turn.
The chair's nice. My chair?
Break suddenly becomes a 4-turn.
Really?
Are these the units he's going to lock in right now in second and third?
I don't think it fit my back
but
properly. I low-key regret a little bit, but it's okay.
More cleanse on top of that, it might be pretty bad. But yeah, we're actually gonna go on full on everything around the Nyx. We're gonna give units.
Maybe because my
all
sitting
all
posture
kinds
is
of
also
good debuffs
shit.
with
So.
Silence, dot, attack bar gain on pretty much a lot of those. Strong draft from Last Deadly Sin, but let's see if Pafix does have an answer.
Yeah, surely Pafix must have been
Whoa, that's
expecting this. He's seen
some
those
bruiser
from
thing.
the previous week. How is he going to look to kind of pivot through in that third and fourth pick right now?
What is that
Crucial
draft
in
from
the drafting phase
Pafix?
as well, because you're kind of showing all of your hands at once with your opponent still having 2 picks. Nobara coming out then, and that Asher.
Nobara, Jessica will be
healing and deal with those debuffs.
Toxic draft.
Ooh, that is a guaranteed ban right
Oh
there.
yeah,
Dark
Jessica
Gojo.
Kara Dark
Also known
Gojo.
as Werner these days. But that is definitely a unit you want to be banning out if you're locking in that many passives on the side of Pafix. That is a tongue twister right there by itself. But let's see what he has for a 5th pick, because this is one of those things Pafix could lock in a Sonya.
It's all best of 2. They're playing for points.
Yeah,
so your goal is to win
for a Sonya on the 5th,
as many matches as possible
the
throughout
Gojo,
the month.
Could potentially half HP any of the other units. So a Sonya.
Obabo has not lost a single game yet, which is kind of crazy.
Strong in this draft. No, we're actually gonna go for more monkey business in that final pick.
Yeah, Shiho coming out right there. So kind of similar-ish. Not going to get a full kill necessarily like Sonya, but can get some stuns in, prevent throughout who you are liking to ban, say.
I think you have to respect that Dark Gojo, because it's one of those
units
units
have to like
if it
sit
land,
up
it's
really
not that great, but if
straight,
it does land, it's
and then
really
it's like
deadly. And we're also respecting the last pick on the side of Pafix.
There we go. So we
but I'm a gamer.
Have a speed lead coming in from Pafix on his side.
I'll be slouching after like 10 minutes.
On the side of Last Deadly Sin, it's our Summoners War European League match 4 between Last Deadly Sin and Pafix. Who's going to rise up that leaderboard?
First turn is gonna go to the Erishan. It's also fast followed up
by
the
the
of getting a
counter.
Right, also this. We have this Cadiz, and normally right
now
you
Cadiz
cannot
nuts.
steal any attack bar that is not there. But Cadiz has a buff where the moment he's hitting anything without attack bar, he gains attack bar.
I don't think a
regardless.
chair can really correct your posture though.
See right here. I should go in
the best is just you don't sit for too long. You just stand up once in a while.
Ooh,
and walk around.
Very early
and stretch.
That is just one of those.
That is way better for your posture.
By ourselves, we would be saying Nyx is fake. That unit did absolutely nothing.
Exactly, it didn't there right now. But I mean, it's going to be an uphill battle. He's lost a unit early right here. You can look to try and get something, but you're going to get the reflect damage as well.
But it's gonna be gone,
damage
right?
Coming in, defense breaks are seated on.
Oh,
most
he
of the
cleansed
units, but
the
also this
Nobara.
Gandalf, it's just like it just happens. Like at some point, I was looking up, does this unit have a built-in additional turn? But apparently, it's not. But he's just still doing it.
Dude, Say hates Gandalf, bro. I swear.
Be able to heal up with an Anavel coming in soon as well.
Every time the Gandalf take a turn, Say just cringe a little bit inside.
Yeah, they have to do a lot of work, and you still have to be scared of that Nobara, because every time you land anything, the Nobara could be taking on a lot of damage towards the enemy team.
Definitely can right here, and I mean, that's why you can't really aim for it right now. You can look to get the Erection chipping away as well, but an Asher additional turn
Oh my god.
would be big.
Ooh, we did get a normal resistance on some of these units, so in the end, the skill one of this is most likely not going to land a debuff, so anything that could land a debuff...
Nah, I think
on
he's
this
like,
Novara was
whatever.
resisted, and we're taking some good damage from this unit right there, which is the Bioconn Wind.
I think fighting Oliver is more
coming through right now. You've got that
brain
skill 3 from the
rotting.
on a defense break already, say as well.
Yeah, and that is some insane damage right there. That's once again showing the room quality of Pavix, just doing an insane amount of damage. And Nyx, unfortunately, did not really was able to participate in this fight.
like there's always
simply
gonna be that
because of
unit
again,
where everybody hates every season.
Gandalf there,
And if
crucial.
I have to
We've seen
compare how much I
all
hate
leaderboard
fighting Oliver
his win rates going through
compared to
I mean, you
Water
can't go
Gandalf,
locked in if you
I'll
last
take
at
Water
this, right? So
Gandalf.
if you've already picked Nyx in that first position, you kind of have to back it up and keep going.
Yeah, and that is the dangerous thing about like
Because
if
a
you
lot
do
of
this
like
on the
low rank
leaderboards,
Water
your enemy
Gandalf team are like
maybe is
slow
not
as
really
shit,
prepared
so
for a Nyx
it's pretty
or
fun
not
to fight
falls
against
up
them.
to a Nyx. When you're playing these tournaments, everyone is simply just checking what everyone is doing, and you know the kind of style that your enemy would go for. And normally a Gandalf that early isn't that strong, but in the case of playing against Last Deadly Sin, you know what's going to be following up with an Anivil and these kind of units, and then the Gandalf suddenly becomes very strong in an early pick.
Definitely does. We're seeing the pre-bans coming in then. Cadiz and that Asher is being taken out right there. Pavix with that first pick going in for the Xingje instead.
Xingje is what we're choosing, so let's see what we have. We still go back to the comfortable units on the side of Last Deadly Sin, locking in a Nyx and locking in a Anivil.
Yep, second and third pick then coming in for Pavix right here. Is he going to try
Water
and do a
Wind
similar
Monkey,
kind of play
Water
style?
Gandalf,
That
baby,
Asher
is coming.
already in those picks right here, but what is he got cooking? Is Gandalf still a play?
Gandalf is a play. There's not enough stuns on the enemy side to pair it up with the
Ooh,
Josephine. Go
Neftis.
for resets on the side of a segment. Is an interesting unit as well. It is good for the reset against the NFL, but resetting a Nyx mostly doesn't do that much because you want to reset units that have a skill 3. But whereas Last Deadly Sin is mostly playing, it's more around passive units. No, we're actually going to be locking in full units that have skill 3s that could be reset by that segment.
Yeah, I'm not scared of this segment. I'm bringing in these units. We've got a Wusa, we've got that Werner back out on the field right here.
I feel like Gojo against Gandalf is kind of fake.
There. If he wants to deal with those debuffs as well, there's always the Wind Nabara in case he needs it.
Ooh, going back to a Zeratul. Once again, I was kind of thinking about a Sonya, but Josephine, very strong pick at the end as well.
I think when I see Gandalf and Wind Pill Vanilla, I know they're slow, so they're either very vulnerable to ignore defense damage or pushback comp.
At the end, but for the bans, Zeratul is still a unit you have to be careful with.
Yeah, you have to be careful with it.
Yes, from yesterday, from today for me. It happened at like 3 a.m. Ooh, two shield gone.
Then within this drafting phase right there, Water Gandalf and the Josephine.
Gandalf with double twin speed team? Ooh, that sounds disgusting.
With a HP lead against the speed lead of Pavix.
But hey man, shield being meta,
European League.
It's kind of funny though.
Set 2 between Last Deadly Sin and Pavix.
It's not just pushback in a different skin, but it's shield meta.
I kind of would have rather seen the other way. Or no, actually,
very cool.
Josephine is gone, so it doesn't really matter. Can we get the stun? We do get the stun on the Nyx right there. Is this... You have to send this on the Wusa, I would say, but is that the right choice right now with stunning the Nyx?
All right, he's sending it into the Wusa.
Pavix has 3 units above their own immunity. It's kind of good against Gojo draft right there. And Annabelle.
Also throwing a skill 1 at a unit when the monkey can stun you after is maybe not the right choice.
He doesn't have a dedicated
again,
immunity buffer, but
it actually gave a little bit of bar
full immunity.
And therefore we have this Gojo taking a turn at a uncomfortable moment. Once again, taking turns at uncomfortable moments right there.
Yep, doesn't get a defense break.
Houston?
You've got Monkey following around.
What the? Nah. Against a Nyx? That's crazy.
NFL's praying for that additional turn.
Oh, that Gojo's in trouble.
That does sleep wrong element. That is impressive right there.
That is impressive.
It is impressive, but Zeratul can look to clean up.
All right, Nyx might be gone. Oh, Nyx will be gone.
Yeah, coming in again. Is that going to be enough damage, or do you see?
Gotta finish that because Wusa's moving.
We have the skill 3 available right now, but if you send it, you might simply wake up something because you're looking.
He missed that monkey. Oh no, the glancing.
We have the alter ego smacking in from this monkey.
Yeah, coming in right there. Wusa.
I mean, he picked the Gojo for the Gandalf, and he had to ban it.
Can just add a bit more damage.
So it's really awkward.
Zeratul, how strong is he?
Yeah, Zeratul is definitely strong. He did lose a little bit of his bruiser potential by losing.
Yeah, that's
some of his
GG right
healing.
there.
But
That
even
is
without that healing, he is
GG.
still a menace to deal with because he simply deals so much
Clean.
damage. There's so
Good
many
play.
buff potentials.
Good draft.
On the whole
Good ban.
battlefield right now, and Zeratul strips every single turn.
Damn, Perfect's getting the first win of anyone today right there.
You see, this is the best part where you watch today. You don't have to deal with that. And we go right back. Oh, the match of the day, baby. Obabo against
I've seen it
Raxxaz.
with previous matches where the Sonya, but what does
Here we
Raxxaz
go.
bring to the table to counter all of those speed contesting units?
Let's
Any
find out.
codes?
The
Oh, there
Swedish
is.
Super Trooper is looking pretty on top. Or will a new monkey dancing queen
Let me
come
type
along
in the
for
chat.
this one? It's Obabo versus Raxxaz, and those pre-bans have come out saying
You can use that for
Etche
580 scroll and
Etna.
Jessica for
But is
free.
it the real Etna?
Yeah, that is the big question right now. Raxxaz knowing is going to be for... Ooh, I kind of expected him to go for the Erusian because, well, Obabo is actually, funny enough, one of those players that doesn't use the Draken Warrior that much himself. He's more playing on Double Monkey. He's playing on the Fireball. He's playing with these LDs. He's playing with the speed contesting units of the Water Monkey, of the Etna, and those kind of things. But I think Raxxaz is throwing him off quite of his game by banning one of his units and also stealing one of his comfortable units.
Going in with the mind games already from Raxxaz right there. Obabo locking in then that Jingzhe and the Wooser as well. But a response
Jingzhe Wooser?
Berghild.
But
Yeah,
that is a
Berghild being
fire
very
paw
strong. Also,
pivot,
we got to
though.
keep in mind, Raxxaz does have the option to go for a Jaeger or a Light Warring. Those units are very good into shields. So let's see what Obabo likes to go with the shields right now. He has a lot of stuns on the enemy side, so Josephine is definitely a target that you could be looking at. But we're actually going to go for Anifal, and we're going to go for a Zenitsu on Dark.
Yeah, it's
Huge
trusted
damage.
unit in this Summoners War European League. Been getting him a lot of points and wins on the table right here. Raxxaz, 4th and 5th pick. I know he loves a Beelzebub last pick as well.
True.
It's also one of those options where you could go for strips because
Oh,
you could go for
interesting.
immunity, because there's not too many strips.
The
on your
only
enemy
collab
side.
unit I don't
So
have right
Obabo
now.
only has one strip, but it is strip pretty much focused by
How
if you hit
how
something
Benedict
wrong,
and
you
Bella?
could get stripped. Otherwise,
I think
there's
they are
no
very
strips going in there.
unpopular at the
So
moment.
that Aragon might be very
Benedict has been
well placed right here.
unpopular since forever.
And he's partnered up with a Layla on the
Bella
side of
just got
Raxxaz
a power
there
crab,
as
pretty
well.
much.
5th pick coming in from Obabo.
When will I do
right
my
here. A
summon?
tough
We
5th
did
pick.
already.
Yeah, definitely a difficult one. I could see Obabo picking up more strips in the form of Zeratul. Ooh, we're still going to go back to the Sonya. So the Sonya is ruined in current
The
state.
strongest Sonya in the game.
Yeah, it is really
Insane.
Right. Speed leads are scary in this situation. Sonya's still scary.
Yeah, the question is, like, if you ban enemy speed lead, but you're not fast enough, then the Sonya might still nearly take out a unit, especially a Berghild, which is
I did.
not super high. But we're gonna
Should be
leave the
usable
Sonya
next
in,
time,
and we're gonna
next
be
stream.
banning out that immunity from the side of Raxxaz.
Speed lead for Raxxaz, accuracy lead coming in from the side of Obabo. It's our Summoners War European League match 5. Will Obabo go 100% still?
Yeah, let's see. Also, this Berghild is faster than that
Yeah,
Sonya.
Bella
That
is
a
like
violent
crazy power
Berghild,
crap.
might I
Even though
say.
she didn't get
It does
nerfed.
have the awakening,
She got buffed
but
too.
It is a very,
Still power
very
crap.
fast right there.
Crazy.
Can we get some lands over here? We do get a crucial
Oh, that's
silence right there,
bad.
but this skill too. Can you land it? That's still a lot of damage. Even
No
though
speed
your
lead.
enemy
It's
does
just bad,
outspeed
huh?
you.
Yeah, so much damage, but Berghild with that additional turn.
Ooh,
Getting the pushback
that
as well.
seal.
Anavel's not looking good right here.
Huge.
Anavel's not looking good. Skill 2, where can you land it? Is gonna go for a potential pushback. Yep, we're gonna go for the pushback. Not giving too many turns to
Should we
this
skill 2?
Zenitsu. If the Zenitsu doesn't take turns, the silence and the slow is just
12k.
seated over there.
Huge.
Oh, big
First
Dave.
Obabo lost. Not
Still
yet.
getting the kill and
How are you
those
doubting
kills
my
up
king?
there.
Yeah, those shields were
He
very
shall not
crucial,
taste defeat
especially being
tonight.
both in one rotation right there. And this is also the moment to get rid of all
Watch
that
the,
immunity.
dark
Will
unit,
take you
Violent
quite
Prod.
some time.
And then stun
Those in
the
its
thing.
right now can start
Watch.
putting in some chip damage through
My
them
king
right
shall
now.
not lose.
Are you good looking to try and get rid of that Layla first?
Get
Yeah,
bar.
going in for the Layla, we're going for the strips, but right now we do have this Bakumi.
That
but
Layla
the
skill
Bakumi
2 is gonna
doesn't have
decide
a clear
everything.
Target. You could go for the Sonya, but it's still a 50-50, or maybe a little bit less than a 50-50, because you are slower than the unit. Does go
Oh,
for it,
he
does not
missed.
Connect with stripping the right debuff.
Oh, he got the slow.
Layla does come in though. She's starting to get a little bit of ground.
He win a
little bit
50-50.
working for right here, getting that
Can he
slow on
stun the
Sonya.
Sonya?
Yeah, slow on the Sonya
Oh,
is
went
really
for the-
crucial and really strong right there. We do have the skills available on this Zenitsu, and unfortunately,
Oh,
we do
no
have
stun.
monkey
This is
movement
the
right now,
moment.
not gaining any attack bar, so
This is the
this
moment.
Zenitsu might
AoE
make
stun
up
coming
comebacks
in.
from here.
Yeah, Zenitsu, what can you do
My
for
king
Obabo?
shall not
To keep it
lose.
100%, 2 stuns is huge for it.
Oh,
two
that's
stuns.
bad.
Most of the time,
That's
Obabo
bad.
does like to run this unit on despair, so the chances of
That's
him stunning
good.
are very big. But we have a resistance on that stun right there on the Sonya. So Sonya will take a turn once she is full on attack bar.
She will, and right now he's debating which one to go for. Going in for that Layla. It's not going to be enough to take her out just yet, but he's hoping he can
Man,
get
Dark
another
Zen is
chance
so
at it.
crazy.
Oh, we're taking the additional turns on this Megumi right
Dude,
now.
Rex Megumi is on fire, bro.
Also,
The
if
proc's
you land
crazy.
the debuffs right now, you will be pushing up Layla. Layla's been doing a lot of work for Rex, so it's still everyone's game, and we do get the stun right there.
Yeah, he finally gets that stun on the Layla right there. But it's still open an opportunity for Obabo.
Oh,
right
that's
here,
a
I
good
would say.
glancing one, though. But he can kill.
Yep, also that skill 4 will just simply
Easy
take
bar.
out a unit and gain a lot of attack bar. And
If
it's
he
going
stunned
to
the
be
shield
enough
right now, it's
attack bar
over.
where he might cycle into a skill 2 right now. Are you going to go for the attack break? Is going to try the attack break. Did not actually connect, but we have mounted power
Oh, no.
coming in with an initial turn on that
Oh!
Obabo is
My king is
favored by
not
the
a
RNG in
fraud.
this match.
He's
This needs to take
him.
all of the crucial additional turns.
Musa popping off for him right there then.
Oh, he is
Just
him.
allowed Sonya to get in, and Raxxaz knows Obabo keeps
Fire Legos to counter
100%
She-Hulk, but
win
usually
record.
Fire Legos
This
would get
was
stunned by
what
She-Hulk
European
first, though.
leagues
That's
say.
the problem.
This is unheard of.
Unless you violent proc out
Definitely
and you
unheard
steal
of,
everything,
but
then
the
it's a different
performance
story.
of that Wusab right there, getting the kill from that
He is
skill
not
2
a
into
fraud.
Skill 3, Wish of Immortality, protection on the whole field was very crucial. But also
Thank
towards
you, thank
the
you.
end, when the Rex
We'll be
was
playing with
about to make
Jessica
a
soon.
comeback, once again, we kill a unit and we just simply sleep and deny the turns of another unit, which is just so strong if your units work like that.
Definitely super strong. And I mean, now we've kind of seen the hand of Obabo as well, say, going into this next one. We know there's a Sonya ruined, and she did a lot of damage into that Berghild as well. So let's see how Raxxaz can deal with that as he wants to chip away at the armor of him. Pre-bans have come in, Erechion and that Shiho as well.
Interesting pre-ban from Raxxaz, because I'm not sure if Raxxaz really has a speed contesting unit that much right now if he loses the Erechion, but still is gonna go for the combination of Asher, but then plus the Megumi, which is smart because against Obabo, if you give him fully on the first turn, you will be Sonya. So, and the Athna is also available right now, so the Megumi is already kind of covering the ground right there.
Yeah, but it feels awkward maybe to put in another wind unit in.
Like Garo, is he good?
Right here, seeing what you're up against.
There's one guy who
Opting in
used
for
him
them
once
for
in this
Darks
tournament, and he
Nixie
has
right here.
won,
Like we
and
said,
he
so
won
did
that
a
game.
lot of work and back to that Firepole
Funny unit
Phoenix
though,
again.
but maybe it's a bit
Yeah,
harder
back
to
the
use,
Fireball
like a last pick
Phoenix.
kind of
Also,
thing.
unit can do incredible much damage. Skill 2 having strong value on that Irresistible, and skill 1 still having a Provoke. So all skills have value, but now we're adding in 2 units that cannot be stunned with the Berghild and the Jaeger. So let's see if Raxxaz can win this Bruiser fight, fighting against potential slows.
Yeah, potential slows and also some defense breaks as well, popping around enough. We've seen him using that Firepole Phoenix very much like a Mo Long kind of style, say, getting that big damage in and then a little cleanup. This 5th pick right now, who are you leaning on?
Well, I think that the Sonya might be a little bit too much of a gamble. No, we're actually going to go for the real Mo Long. We're pairing up Mo Long with a, well, yeah, Mo Long with a Fire Mo
Obabo,
Long. Is what
the
we're looking
greatest
at.
sniper.
The only difference is the Fire Mo Long also gives you attack bar on your whole team. And then we're going to go back for Raxxaz for his Beelzebub. Nope, we're actually not going to do that. Right off the field.
Dude, that
Yeah,
dark,
instant bans coming in there. Annabelle
that
and
dark
that
Megumi
Beelzebub.
is being
So, yeah,
hard
we'll
counter
have speed
by
leads
2
for
light
both
LD5.
Obabo
It's
and
crazy.
Raxxaz right here in our Summoners War European League match of the day. Obabo versus Raxxaz. Again, can he keep that 100%?
Yeah, let's see what we can do in this case, because we do have the Asher boost, but the Asher boost, if we do not connect 2 stuns in this, we
Huge!
do actually connect our stun right here. We have to connect another stun. Do we connect? We
Big!
do connect.
Wait
our
a
stuns right
minute,
there.
my
So
king
that
will
is definitely
lose.
a very nice opener for Raxxaz in this moment.
I have a bad feeling.
To get some stuns coming in.
I have
at
bad
least on
feeling,
one of those
chat.
units,
Oh,
like I said,
no.
can't get the other ones and say this is going to be. an
Oh,
uphill battle
that's
for him
bad
here.
news.
Yeah,
That
this
dark
is going to
unit
be
is
a
gone.
really rough battle, because that armor break landing right there, Jaeger's gonna do more than enough damage, because there has been enough AoEs. I know the damage on these Jaegers, 34k, cleanly taking out this Zenitsu. And right now, it's all the battle for the Molongs, as we might call them.
Good draft by Rax. Beautiful.
The other
Completely
brothers
counter.
From another mother right here. Firepole Phoenix and that Mo Long for Obabo to keep that 100% win record. But Raxxaz with a crazy draft here, say.
Yeah, and that just shows the power of Jaeger. Can we take out Jaeger? He was aiming for damage on light. I was expecting to see that.
But
because
still.
Also, Obabo knows exactly what he's facing.
Dude, this fire
Raxxaz
Megumi from
grabs a
Raxxaz
lot
is
of
like
those
2
light
turn
hits,
every turn, every
44K
match.
to the face of the Jake.
Holy.
Out clean. But he's so much on the back foot by already losing a unit this early that he might not have the potential to win this. But Monkey's still trying to make some work of it.
Yeah, Monkey is trying.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I don't think so. Because Molong is kind of like done. Because he's so low right now.
Yeah, the Fire Megumi is
That's the
doing
only
miracle
fire
work right
he's gonna
there.
have.
No defense break at that moment. Also,
He needs to stun all of them.
Fire Paul, how much damage can you do? If I'm not mistaken, Fire
Oh,
Paul does not
no.
get additional damage from damage
Oh
on
my
X
god,
elements.
this
You have to go
Megumi
damage
violent prop.
on
It's
additional itself
crazy.
by HP, but this Fire Paul hasn't gotten off a single skill. Every time that it's close to a skill, Megumi says, no, you're stunned, you're once again stunned. We have all skills still available from this Paul.
I think he needed a
What
Josephine
he
and
can
not
do.
Molong.
Is it going to be enough?
But anyway, Molong was cooler though.
22k coming in right there, say, but this is the Fire Megumi.
What do you think
show
of
right
Compton's
here for
botting
Raxxaz.
Justice?
Drafted perfectly with.
Yeah, that'd be
those
great for
units
Chow and Jaeger.
stunned
They
as
probably
well,
need
say. And I mean,
that.
right there, it's going to be the end of the 100% win record. But remember, he is still top of our leaderboard. And Raxxaz
Damn, my king
finally
lost
taking
one
points
game.
off of Obabo in our Summoners War European League. Say, I mean, if there was one man who could do it, you said before it could be Raxxaz, and he did prove that in that second
It was
set right
Rax
there.
indeed.
Played each other once before. I think in
We got
a
Scribble
SWC
and
first round,
Guts.
where I think didn't get the skills in at the right moment. Vanessa on the side of Guts. It's actually a unit I haven't seen him play with all too much for a bit. He plays it from time to time, but it's not that common. Most of the time, it is paired up with high single target damage, and actually the payload of Guts
Is
is
that
doing a
Megumi
lot
triple
and a lot of
vial?
damage.
He got the
Definitely
ancient
right.
vial
Wow,
set.
okay.
It's
Scribble has been
40%.
cooking right there. We've got a Sekhmet, we've got a Lamelia.
Lamelia and Sekhmet. Interesting. So we have one single target strip thus far. We're also, I think that the Layla is more of a steal rather than a comfortable pick. I think that Guts is just locking in more comfortable picks that kind of work together rather than really saying it's like, okay, I have to super hard force something on this draft. So like in the style of Guts.
Oh, they're
thus
playing
far,
for points.
Let's see if Scribble has
And
an answer
they play every
for
week
getting
as well.
more of single
They're
target
trying to
strips.
get
Otherwise,
like
this
high on
Lamelia and Oliver are not gonna
leaderboards
do
to
much.
qualify for the final playoff.
We won't be doing too much right here, but we've seen it in previous years. He used to love those robos, but they're not in the kind of meta.
Kinda like a
Okeanos coming in again, another single target strip.
Appetizer.
Yeah, adding in more and more single
A very
target
long
strips, so
appetizer.
you can kind of ignore the payload by that, and that's actually an AoE strip right there. So
Damn, I love
that also
CC.
might be
You kind of need a
signaling
Jessica
Reaper
here, Guts.
banning out
I think
that
Jessica's going to do great.
But there's only one speed lead apiece. Guts could end that up with 2 speed leads potentially, or just have a very strong counter pick right here. Because this is also kind of the scenario. A Douglas would do a lot of work.
Yeah, or we're going in for an Etna instead then. So Guts changing it up definitely right there. Say, I mean, you're already saying Partaban maybe.
Yeah, this is definitely where you make it difficult because both players have one speed contesting units and both players have one speed lead unit. So if you ban out
If they
one of the
pick
other
Jessica, will you
for the
shave your
enemy and
eyebrow?
enemy
I'll shave
doesn't do the
my
same, you will outspeed,
cock
and that's
hair. How
exactly
about
what
that?
Guts did right here.
Does that work for you?
Speed leads for the Summoners War European League match.
Can't
between
verify that,
Guts
though.
And
All right.
Scribble Bibble right now say, let's find out if it works.
Shatter going in, and we're gonna connect enough crits to go for the skill 3. Skill 3 is
Huge
bringing
damage.
below 50% HP, so
Oh
that's a
my God.
guaranteed on that stun right there. But let's see if he has enough value on this match right after.
Stun? That'd be funny.
Now right here. I mean, again,
Double stun
Guts
would
has
be
been
very
relying a lot
funny.
on this Praha as well recently. Can look to get some sleeps, heals coming through as well, and just try and keep that Etna alive. Is that his
Oh,
game
no
plan?
stun.
I think it might be the game plan. Also, the Lamelia and Oliver are taking comfortable turns when some of the immunity is already gone. So
Interesting
you can send
choice.
out your skill 3s right now. You have to still be careful with this Etna coming in soon, but at least you have a provoke on 2 really crucial
What did that
targets.
skill 2 achieve? Was he trying to
Right
sack
here,
a
I mean,
vial?
we've got that Vanessa can look even to try and get a defense break already, but Etna will be.
Oh,
speaking around to- Wow, he gets that
damn.
stun. We remember Despair.
Yeah, Despair Vanessa's doing a lot of work right there. Did not get that many defense.
Oh, I think the
breaks,
Wind
so
Twin
it's
will have
not
skill,
really
right?
having a comfortable position. Otherwise, you might have been able to take out this Twin Angel. The Twin Angel is able to potentially stun. No stuns coming in just yet.
No, but now Oliver
Oh, that's gonna
gets
hurt.
that cool time. You've got that skill 2 coming out, some big hits.
That's a lot of damage, but I'm not too sure if the Praha was actually on cooldown resets already. I'm
Oh.
not sure if he did already reset that earlier. Otherwise, the Praha could come back at the wrong moment, have the skills available.
Oh, this
In
Ethna's gonna
case, the
clean
Oliver
house,
is
though.
doing its work. It's resetting all of those
Did
units.
he reset Ethna?
It is resetting them right here. You've
Oh,
got Bats getting some more
no.
damage, but Etna
Oh
cycling
my
through
God.
right here, and she's going to clean it up for Guts the Berserker.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this is the moment where you're like, okay, we're kind of even on the battlefield. Everything is at low HP, and then Atna
Oh,
takes a turn and
nah.
it's like, no, suddenly everything is dead. And that's exactly what's happening over
Oh
here.
my
Also
God, he
showing if
forgot about the
Atna's coming
Etna.
back into the meta.
Yeah, Guts coming in clutch then with Etna, his girl, taking it down. 1 point against Scribble Bibble right there, say. I mean, wow. Keeping that one kind of
I think
damage
mine
dealer
is pretty
alive
similar to
throughout
any of the
Reason.
top-rated
Obviously, managed to get the
sale
immunity
plan
up
as
or
well.
even the healing, but it still managed to work out for Guts.
Yeah, it shows once again Atna at the right moment, at the right timing. It just simply does so much damage. There's so much cycling coming in. The cooldowns are super low, especially on that Shatter. So you just keep cycling that damage in there. And the Lamelia had a good potential to do a lot of damage as well. But since there was no provoke on that Atna, because Atna also does steal buffs, it just simply did not work out.
I'm sure commenters know that, you know,
Find out what
Valen
he can
proc
change up right
will
now
happen
with
in a
Scribble
certain
Bibble
match where it looks
against Guts
ridiculous,
Berserk.
and they're just
Players
gonna
that
laugh
we've
it
seen
off.
at RSWCs in
Because
previous
it's
years
their
as
game
well,
trademark
going
at this
into the
point.
pre-bans of this one. Is this call for
You
a trauma
cannot
ban?
mention Summoner
It might be
without
trauma ban right
Valen
there.
proc.
No, we're
It's
actually
just
gonna go
not.
for a complete different bans. Actually, two
It's like,
bans of units that were not on the
if
field.
there's no
altogether.
Valen proc in this game, it's like eating a
They
hamburger
weren't there,
without
fine,
the
but give
meat.
me all that Jaeger. It does mean that Guts
Right?
Berserk will have that first
It's
pick.
greasy,
He's gonna
you
opt
feel like
again
shit
for Max
afterwards.
Vanessa.
But
No,
you
we're
eat it
gonna be
up.
taking the most
Yeah, you're gonna eat all that up, baby.
Also, the highest pick rate with the highest win rate on that.
Like,
division.
it's just
Indeed,
part of the
that
game.
Unit is sitting at an even higher win rate
this
than
point.
Venton was in previous meta.
It's not gonna
Therefore,
go
it's
up or
definitely
down,
locked
it's
in
just gonna
when
be
you have
it.
that first pick.
Guts stealing across then with that Okeanos as well that was on Scribble's draft in that last phase, partnering up with an Escher as well. Very much speed contesting, but changing it for Scribble.
Yep, chasing it a little bit. Also going in for 2 units that are hard to debuff, while the Acroma is nearly impossible to debuff. But Acroma into healing kind of fights is difficult. And we're gonna go in for a Trevor. Oh wait, is that? Yeah, that is Trevor, right? That is a unit we haven't seen at all yet.
Trevor?
I would love to
Trevor?
see that locked in.
Locked
right
in? Is he locking that in?
Here we go. Guts
I saw the build. I think it's like
bit then, right? Using those
Nemesis,
units, Misty, we know how dangerous
Revenge,
this can be.
Blade, something.
Yeah, the big question
Max
is,
res.
Scribble, as we always say on streams, do you keep in the content or what you
He
gonna do? I think
counter-attack
Machado is
immediately
gonna
with
say
skill
goodbye,
2 when
that is
he's
for sure.
hit with
Are
a
you
hard
keeping
hit
in the
that brings him
content,
really
Scribble?
low.
Are you gonna
And
let
then he
it
healed
play out
up,
right
and then you
here?
hit him
It's
again,
that
he
unique
counter-attack
chow is on the
again.
field at the
There's no
moment, like I
cooldown to
said,
that. So
likely
it's pretty
ban. But on the other side,
pretty
do
funny.
we see content or
And
not,
he
sir?
healed a skill 2
I
without the
think
need for
either Trevor
Vampire.
Ban or the Misty Ban, both of them are hard to deal with.
No,
but both of them you
can
could
stun him,
potentially deal with
so.
if you get the right defense break at the
You
right
just
moment.
stun him and he's
followed
shit.
by an Acroma hit.
But Scribble team doesn't have like a hard
Then
stun, I
really
think.
taking the time on this one. 1 point up for Guts the Berserk in this match.
Oh,
right here.
we get to
Bans
see.
Chow, Bans Erechion content is going right here, say. We're
That
gonna have
is
a speed
fire.
coming out on the side
Here we
of
go.
Scribble Bibble. On the side of Guts the Berserk, we've got that attack lead from the Trevor as well.
Oh, attack
It's our
lead
match
too?
number
What a
6,
giga chat.
Set 2 between Guts and Scribble Bibble right here.
Oh my god, I want him to win so bad. He's so slow. Look at
Ooh,
that.
This is also a super slow Trevor.
It's like a
Trevor's
plus 100
all
speed
about
only.
The counters right now are just taking a good turn at a random moment when a death break was already there.
Oh, the
see if
stun
that
though.
right moment is gonna happen. We're
That's the
already
one that's
looking
gonna
at
kill the,
defense breaks.
Trevor, I
No
think.
defense break just yet, but that unit is looking fairly tanky.
Also, there's the heal block of the segment.
Pop some silences. This is like where Scribble needs to control. Use that Oliver, use the Acroma to his advantage. But Guts the Berserk has that.
Oh, the
back
procs
pocket
looking
damage.
really good for Scribble.
Yeah, back pocket damage on 2 very crucial units right there. The big thing that has to happen on the side of Scribble right now is that skill 2 of the segment. If the segment connects very well, then there could be a lot of work potentially for Scribble. We're gonna go for death break in the second hit. How much Curse of the Beautiful do we get? We do
But
get
that could,
death break.
he could
but
get
no
one
heal
shot
blocks.
from
Heal
this
blocks would have been very
range.
nice as well.
That's the problem.
Yeah, heal blocks not on the units you want to see. Trevor.
It's
what
so
have you got
scary,
for us
dude.
right here,
You can
brother?
just get
Let's
one
find
shot
out. 13K
before
damage coming in.
the counter could even happen.
Correct, the 13k damage coming in, but it's definitely on
Right
more
here.
of a bruiser set because every time you
And
put it
that
towards too
is
low
why nobody
HP,
played his
I
unit.
think we're gonna say goodbye. Branding, defense break. No, it's super tanky. Therefore, it was not doing too much damage. But if it's stunned, the passive doesn't fully activate, so it's
Yeah,
not really
it's-
participating in this fight.
he has
If
one
it was
chance
at
to
the
counter
right
and it's
moment,
gone.
the segment had something to say about it with all of those debuffs.
Yeah, going in for the Okeanos right there.
Aw,
Getting some
man,
damage
he's so
through, but,
cool.
I mean, you're chipping away, but you need to confirm a kill soon.
Yeah, you need to confirm a kill. Plus, you still have to be careful with this Misty. Misty is at full speed at the moment. You have to land a
Dude,
defense
that-
break or a heal block later. It's a lot of
That
units
Chroma's gonna
inside of
hurt.
Scribble that can do it, but you're nearly losing one. We're going for go for the bounce. Bounce taking out 2 units straight up on the side of Guts.
Damn, coming in hot right there. Again, getting some more damage.
The content could not survive the stun,
Misty doesn't get
sadly.
This could be a Scribble Bibble set win.
Well, as Scribble Bibble would say, easiest win of his life. That unit did absolutely nothing. But then again, we could have seen a very different match if he did not land those debuffs. Scribble Bibble is actually, once again, we're going for 1-1.
Yeah, everyone's
unfortunate
today as a player, I would say. I mean, everybody's sharing those points. 1 point apiece there between both Guts and Scribble Bibble as well.
It's Moo and Smokes. Here we go.
The guy who's been there, got every single t-shirt possible from Summoner's War, all of the SWCs that he's been to as one of our European players against Smokes. Somebody coming to prove himself at the highest stage right here. Are we due a magic trick for the ages? Or are we going to watch both these players go up in a cloud of smokes? Let's find out in our match number 7 of the Summoners War European League day number 3 right here. Pre-bans, there could be plenty of different LDs here, say.
Yeah, this could be a very LD-heavy matchup. Well, we actually did see it in the previous match of Smokes. The first few units that he locked in were all non-LDs. But both of these players actually share the combination of Jianhong and Gianna. So there's potentially a lot of LDs to be drafted over here.
I was supposed to go full 5 LD.
Contested in Ismo's first
like what he did
right
last
here.
week.
Escher
So it was very fun.
Were those pre-bans, but opting for the Erechion, getting that 33 speed lead on his side early.
Yeah, Erechion just simply showing too strong. But on the other side, Smokes, are we going to dig into LDs halfway? We're going to go for a Jianhong, but pairing that up with a Solvark, breaking the combo of the double Dragon Warrior. But then again, you still have an Escher combination right now. No, we're actually going to go to Gandalf already. Interesting pick.
Gandalf coming out, She-Ho to partner up as well, so you've still got that speed contest as well coming through right now. Smokes opting for a 24 speed lead with that Ciara as well, then trying to get some damage.
And Speedy Bruiser is always the most scary draft to go against, which is like the Gandalf
no, we're actually kind
win
of
guy here.
All kinds of ways around. So we're playing some contesting, some bruisering, some bit of healing, some bit of everything. So sometimes those drafts do work out. Sometimes they're also really something that just doesn't work out.
Oh, and a Vicha for good measure. And a Viva.
Are you also finishing off the draft with an LD?
Let's find out. The Viva Chell, we always say about this unit, say, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it looks stupidly horrendous on that battlefield. Gianna doubling up with those oracles right there. You love to see it.
Yeah, it's a very strong combination, especially with that Jianhong. So the big question is Ismo going to be breaking that Oracle combination? And on the other side, are we still fearing that Gandalf for all of those cleanses? Because Oracles do not like to fight against the Gandalf.
They definitely don't, but let's find out. They are going to be banning out the Gianna. We've taken away the Fire Megumi instead then. So it's speed leads 24 versus a 33 going into our Summoners War European League match 7 between Smokes and Ismo right here.
Oh, he has speed. Better speed lead.
First turn. Can we get the stun? We do get the stun, and that's also
that's a dead Jianhong.
Jianhong already gone. That Jianhong is very squishy. But also, once again, Viva Gel taking a turn where you're like, yeah, it kind of works. But
it's so nice, dude. It's a free kill.
Taking out a unit with that turn because it cut right after this Jianhong right there.
And there's no stopping it.
Managing now to confirm that kill coming through. You still have to deal with immunity as well if you're on the side of Smokes. This is going to be really tough for him.
Yep, we have Ciara taking a turn soon. Is protected by that immunity for this moment, but also there are some reflex and shields.
Now this is gonna suck really bad for Smokes.
If you do any skill right now, you were to wake up that Viva Gel, but I think you simply have to do it. It's actually not gonna go for it just yet. Is letting it sleep.
Can he kill the win guy?
No, he's letting it sleep right here. Ciara
maybe
in that kind of position right now. Does get the bomb on that Viva Gel though. You want to try and get her down.
But would that be cleansed though? Oh, not yet.
Yeah, let's see how much this Gandalf can do. No additional turn for the Gandalf just yet, but we have an all or nothing on the monkey against 2 wrong elements. Is landing neither of it. No stun connected, but a seal did connect right there.
Yeah, seal, but on a unit that's on Swift, it's not going to do too much for you. You need to try and start landing on the rest. Does get one there.
You more than the enemy is killing you.
Yeah, damn, him being on the field, there is no getting through him right now, say. I mean, this is crazy drafting from Ismo, and it's coming to great effect.
Yep, yeah, this is maybe the moment you can start dealing some damage on the Gandalf, but the issue is damage on the Gandalf is like, yeah, he's full HP. You're not gonna go through that, and that's just
man. This
we don't see that many
this
Gandalfs,
half
but every Gandalf
bruiser CC draft is crazy.
Super strong.
Yeah, has been performing very well in the Summoners War European League right there. Ismo with that point to prove it as well. Smokes.
No, I think it's the draft that
as quickly as you possibly
people are trying to do.
He's currently
against that guy is just not
league rank as well here at the moment.
good.
So he needs to kind of get one up on his friend.
But it's really hard against top-tier player like Smoke because he can pivot into anything. So you always have to kind of go for speed contest. And then when you go speed contest, it's really hard to kill Gandalf because you lack impact.
Coming out then for the pre-bans.
They need a Rahul. You know what?
Not want to deal with it later on.
That might be the key.
Do you still contest that?
You might have to learn the Rahul tech.
Yeah, that's going to be the big question. Or do you contest like a Gianna or anything? Yep, contesting the Yan Hong.
When I try to find buff blocker, I realized then there are not a lot of buff blocker in the game.
And Ismo simply just
and they're all kind of hard to use
units because this Gandalf is so strong.
Yeah, partnering with that Fire Megumi, taking a speed lead through as well. If you're on the side of Smokes, you really, if you're going to commit to that first turn, you need to make it count.
Yeah, that is kind of the awkward thing about the Yan Hong. Sure, it has very strong pairs, but into a Gandalf, it just has a really difficult of a matchup. So Sierra Gianna going to be pairing up all of those, but this is the moment. Gandalf is
Chao's good against Gandalf.
Ismo's going to
Chao's better against anything.
It's 100% plus. Ismo has more Joe.
Chao is just bad in general.
It's called a pan down dark the Miying.
Yeah, but he did so much work.
If you don't pick carefully, you just have like a 3v4 match.
Jaeger coming out as the response from Smokes right here, but it feels maybe a little bit too little, too late.
Yeah,
they're more snipers that
without too much bruiser protection. It might be nice if it's super tanky and
on paper. Oh my god, they hit through shield. Whoa! In reality, they get destroyed immediately before they can even do damage.
But
and when they can,
enough right there,
they don't kill immediately.
Once again, you might be
they're like, ooh, good damage, and then they die.
Proper damage in. Shared Oracles might try their thing, but Ismo still has a 5th pick.
Yeah, but right here, look again. I mean, you're not banning out Gianna if you're Ismo right now.
No, you got Gianna covered.
Funny how nobody talk about Dark Gandalf.
Even the Solvark you got
is even a real unit.
Probably with this unit locked in, you're gonna be banning out that Jaeger.
Yeah, get rid of the damage. You can deal through quick response as
well.
But
in other words, you can also say that, wow, they make RGB units so strong,
both Smokes and
everybody can use it, sort of.
Match 7, set number 2.
Summoners are free to play friendly.
Well, the big question is, can you get Sierra to detonate 2 bombs? If Smokes get a rotation off where he's able to do that, he might be taking out a unit on that first hit.
Oh, Fire Megumi.
Not the right choice for
Fire Megumi.
Getting your
the tales of old.
No, and right here, I mean, yes.
Written on the wall. Fire Megumi.
Josephine coming in
shall tickle your balls.
Veramos as well later on. Gets the stuns in. Shield come out.
Oh. Yeah, shield coming out. Actually, the Megumi, or not the Megumi, the Miying wasn't stunned yet, so therefore did not activate the passive just yet. So you have 2 different kind of Josephine passes on the field right now, which is very annoying to deal with. Plus, your units are stunned and provoked.
Yeah, they are right here. It's going to be a lot of work that needs coming from the Solvark then right here. Does get the silences at least out on the field. Can get some heal blocks as well.
Get some heal blocks, get some silence.
Fire Megumi Josephine.
But the moment that Veramos will be taking turns, it will be cleansing off all of those things. Plus, the threat state is now stolen by this Megumi.
Beautiful. Such a good draft, man.
Megumi is very annoying because
Veramos is awesome.
Have to go over there. This Miying already locking so much damage with that first hit defense break right
He nullified everybody.
Yeah, bombs are not going to be the answer, I don't think, against the
just by being on the field.
On the other side of the field, simple skill ones coming in from a Miying are taking units down left, right, and center.
Yeah, it's also unfortunate that the Solvark took the additional turn. If you had that additional turn on the Sierra had skills available, could have potentially taken out this Miying. I think even from there, you still wouldn't have been able to win this match because this Miying is still one of those units. It's so good into those bombers. Moments they explode
so good, Veramos.
The unit just does, well, too
so
much
scary.
damage, and you're not going to be taken out. Ismo sitting at
and
2
everyone can pull that out of their ass at any moment.
Second 2-0 of today then, so we're breaking that curse of the 1-0 draws right there, and Ismo taking 2 points.
Well, I would have to give him
Ares and
simply by the leaderboard's difference that we are seeing right now. But then again, Arias also took a point from Ismo, so you never know.
Let's find out. Pronunciation problems meet the Waffle Iron. Someone's
Smoke got
toasted
smoke
in this
indeed.
One. Ayaz versus Tito Gofflet in our match number 8 of the Day 3 Summoners War European League right here. Pre-bans likely to come in. Did they watch those previous matches the players were
Obabo is still, I think, the highest rank in the tournament.
Ooh. It could
in
be
terms
a
of
thing,
performance.
I would rather go for a Hagang pre-ban if someone picks Asima, because Asima's replaced by like an Amber. Asima's replaced by so many other units. But no, we're actually going to go for a Gandalf pre-ban. Interesting to see.
Yeah, Gandalf coming out with that Gianna as well. It does mean that Tito Gofflet will have that first pick right here. Options of the different speed leads that he might want to go to, or if there's a contested unit, but we're going for that Eretion.
Back to the Eretion. Let's see what Arias has cooking up. Do we go back to a Hey Gang? And no, we're actually going to go for a third, but still a Hey Gang. It does work. It is a wind unit, and
I mean, technically, that is a very good draft into a win AoE no stun unit.
Over here.
Yeah, Verd coming in, but then
I think Obabo will have another match.
With kinds of some more AoE
Maybe
coming there with the skill 3 of Okeanos to get some damage coming in. Who are you looking
Perfect.
to partner up, though, right there with? You've got the speed lead, you've got a high, you've got some sort of a speed contest potentially.
That's the Sin.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think Obabo playing one match
awkward
today.
Of what simply works, and locking in good bruiser units such as the Hwarang is probably the best of options he could go for. On the other side, Arias, what is he going to draft with this kind of style? He still has the Cadiz that he likes to draft towards the end of the match, but is he going to be looking towards more bruises or simply still locking in some kind of water units that have some debuff potential? No, we're actually going to go all over the place with a Vanessa right now and a Christina. That's a very odd draft right there.
Yeah, this dude has cooked way too hard potentially going in, but remember, if you're picking odd, your opponent doesn't always know like what to do in those situations. Do you continue with the play that you were trying to go through, or do you have to answer into
yeah, this is a
yes, right here.
replay.
40 to Gofflet. Seems like he's opting for the bruiser, and he has.
Yeah, he's going to go for the bruiser, but without healing. Is taking away the Cardinal. Is he going to take a healer in there? He's going to take a healer in there, but also...
What is that draft?
Awkward position right here. If you take out the Christina,
what the fuck?
Damage, but it has so much cycling because of a third and Angela on the healing that it might take way too long to actually take anything out. So this is actually going to be an interesting fight on drafts that don't make too much sense on either side, in my opinion.
No,
Pigeon.
and Angela being banned out then. So we've got 33 speed leads for both Ayaz and Tito Gofflet in this one. Let's find out what happens here in the Summoners War European League. Match 8.
All right.
Tito Gofflet.
Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Christina is not even on Will, so it's most likely on a Rage plus a Nemesis set, and that's why you trigger
gonna hurt.
Nemesis right away. Also, if Christina did not get full stacks when it
that's a pretty fast
vert
vert.
by Tito, you don't have the full stacks on the passive just yet, so you can send out your skill, but it's not gonna have that much damage improvement as you would like to see in this unit normally. So therefore, most of the time, it is on Will rather than it is on Nemesis.
On Vile.
On Violet Nemesis on this build.
Damn,
that is so cool, man.
Getting that additional one right there. If you are Vanessa, are we going to see another Despair Vanessa at all? No, not this time.
No, not this time.
No stun on an important unit
right here. But if we go for skill 2, I think you don't really want to send the S2. Does send the S2.
He's gonna get free attack buff.
This vert. Also, knowing yes, I wouldn't be surprised if this vert is simply on Violent and not even on Revenge. But the big question is right now, do you feel comfortable enough to giving an attack buff to this Christina? And yes,
what if he Vile?
Attack buff to the Christina. It is pretty slow of a unit.
You need the bar. He need the bar. Can he take a turn? Oh, the lap!
Some speed buffs right there, and he's going to cut in. I don't even know if it will be able to take a turn here, say.
I think GG.
Yeah, the big question is right now, if you S1 on that unit, you were most likely gonna give enough bar because of that Nemesis. But the Raptor on the speed buff is definitely gonna take that out. That is way too many hits.
Oh, he overcooked.
And from here, I don't think a Vert can win this ever.
She's too slow.
You've got
That's a huge problem.
Has been taken away, and to be honest, that like Hwarang, this is where he loves to play right now. Yes, you've got Verd. You're gonna take a lot of turns, but taking turns with no damage.
A lot of cooking was done in this.
Yeah,
in this week
actually
matches.
Really no damage on it. Even if you get defense breaks, even if you get despair stuns potentially on those units, you're still not really doing damage, especially since that Gideon is still on the field.
Yeah, that's
defense
GG.
Buff Gideon also means that you have to hit it because of the threat state, but also does mitigate a lot more damage.
0 damage.
Definitely does right here. Yes, there's 2 fire units on the field, but it's looking like all she wrote here for Ayaz as Tito Gofflet. That Hwarang
really good damage.
Yeah, Hwarang doing a lot of damage right there. We can finally hit something else than the wrong element, but this is also the moment. Defense buff on this Gideon. I could see a dead unit right there. 10k very close.
But Ara's kind of like an underdog though, so he kind of have to like just cook.
The damage, and there it is, confirmation.
A lot.
One set win
if you want to beat these Titans.
Against Ayaz right there. I mean, he's been cooking.
How do I ruin my monster using Rune Optimizer?
And then it kind of
no, I just ruined my monster.
I mean,
I played for 11 years, so
Yeah, definitely.
It kind
an
of came
outmove.
with
In
the
this case, absolutely
how
did
to
not
rule
work
manual
out.
in my head.
I'm not really sure about Christina's on Nemesis because she needs to have, I think it is 5 turns on the enemy side to get full passive, or it's 4 turns, one of the two. And after that, she can do an insane amount of damage because of her damage increase.
Oh, Xeno.
But without that, you don't even really want to be using your skill 4. And he chose not to do it. And after that, he didn't have a single chance to actually do it at a later moment.
No, he didn't. Pre-bans came in, then that like acquiring a bit of a trauma as well as a Hagan being taken out. But
Like
looking to
Legolas
steal
or
that Erasure and
Grogan?
respond
Like
with
Legolas.
Fire Megumi.
Yeah, Fire Megumi.
Oh, you do
Tito
Kraken.
does have the option to go for Gianna
Still
at
like
a later
Legolas, I
moment,
think.
but so far we're pairing that up with countable
Oh, but
units.
Crate
with the Asher.
Grogan?
Asher following as well. Josephine looking to
but
respond
like
to
Legolas,
those stuns that will come
it's
out
so
from
cool
the
though.
Fire Megumi right there. Ayaz with this third pick right now. He's probably one of the hardest players to know what's coming next.
Yep, well, we're going back to the Cadiz, so definitely option over there. But against the Cadiz, we're still locking in another unit that can potentially stun, but cannot be stunned by itself.
I mean,
Strong
having
unit
trouble
right there, but
to
not
set
sure
up
if
to
that is
build
the
your
best
monster is a
option to
common
play
problem,
against the Josephine right now.
Yeah, let's see.
For anyone, to be
Who
honest.
else are you looking to choose then in this fourth pick? If you are,
You have to
Tito
feel bad
Gofflet,
about
you
it.
will be securing points. Currently in third place.
Because unit
in our league
nowadays
as well,
have
so
very
wants to
blurry
claw and
line
get closer
between
to
like
Obabo, who's
bruiser,
likely at the top. With Juno
control,
coming out, we've seen some,
damage, speed,
Vampire Junos in the
slow.
past.
It's very
Yeah, could be
blurry
a
for a
little
lot
bit
of these
too
units.
early of a
For
Juno,
Gandalf,
because
it's
Juno
pretty
is not really
straightforward, right?
specifically hard
Speed,
countering any of
HP,
those units on
shield.
the field. Sure, it's nice
But then
against
there's
it, but I actually
Josephine.
really like the 4 and 5 from Arias
Like,
right
do
now.
I want to tank? Do I want to do
Coming
damage?
in with the
Do we need
Wargammer and
accuracy?
that Fire Legolas as well.
This
Tito
is
Gofflet
very
throwing out
blurry.
Sonya. Will she even make it through though?
Fire
No,
Megumi?
this
Like,
Sonya
what do I really
definitely has to be
need?
bad,
Like,
because
kind of
if
need
your enemy bans the
debuff.
speed
You want to do
lead
some
or
damage.
ban anything
Want
according
to
and right,
tank.
you have a potential speed buff on that Sonya as well. You're definitely going to be taking out something with that Sonya. So Sonya has to be banned. On the other side, it's kind of what you don't want to bruiser against, and that's once again.
And then
the
some
Gandalf.
unit crits all the time. Some unit need to
Too
crit.
strong.
Some unit
Speed
multi
leads
hits, so
then
doesn't
for
need
both
crit to do
Ayaz and
damage.
Tito Gofflet, 33 and a 28 in our match number 8 of the Summoners War European League.
I think
Set
Obabo is
two.
kind of done for the
Can he
day.
get another point?
Yeah,
That
big
killer?
question is, what is this Cadiz gonna do? Because Cadiz, I guess, is on triple revenge. We have seen it revenge a lot. But in this whole lineup, it could be simply ignored and not hit at all, because everything is single target hits.
Yeah, single targets going through. You're up against some immunity right now. Resisted there, though, huge. I mean, even if you get stuns out.
Yeah, turn
Josephine's
2 is
gonna come
hard because you need
We're
to
gonna
take
go for the
hits.
S2,
Gotta
and we
do
only
enough
step
damage
over. We
in
did
the
also start
limited
the
amount of
piece. I thought
turn
for
that
a
you
second
get.
that only the Josephine was stunned right now, the one unit
You also
don't
have to
wanna
pray
see.
for
But it
resistance
also
because
did stun the
resistance
Cadiz,
doesn't do
so
much
it
in the
has a
game.
little bit of value over there. Can we get heal blocks? No value. Well, yeah, a little bit of value.
And there are
from the
tons
skill
of
team,
like
not all for
control
just taking out the speed buff.
mechanic in the game that
getting
they
rid
can
of that
stack on
speed
top of
buff
one
right now.
another
Sending in.
so that
Don't manage
you
to
never
get
take a
stunned
turn.
either from that Fire Megumi and Legolas. It's your time to shine.
That was, I think, a 5-hit. Starting off with a 5-hit right away. Does get a defense break, does have a shield, but Massacre can do a good bit of damage, does do a lot of damage.
Legolas kind of sucky
And
though.
Juno's
What is he
here
gonna
to
actually
take out
steal?
that Legolas.
And he's dead.
Yeah, Legolas is down. He only got a few hits away.
And then there's a unit like Juno that it's just a powerhouse.
But with a defense break on him, it's going to be tough.
Oh my god.
Defense break, no counters coming in. I'm not sure about the build of triple revenge. Well, in the end, triple revenge is also a 45 check every time. You could still get very lucky on those or very unlucky, but in this case, this Cadiz is sleeping on those revenge. It's simply not doing it, and I think right away leaving the battlefield.
Yeah, leaving it away right now. Josephine, you're going to have to start plowing away some damage because Juno's going to be getting some good traction.
I think it's very hard
Yeah,
to
Juno
have an
is on despair,
RTA
did have
tutorial
despair stuff
in this
earlier. It's
game
not showing up the recovery, but
because
I think
the
this
game
match
has
is very
evolved
over right now. Urkel is landing a lot of those defense
so
breaks,
far away
and
from the
Josephine
common
against Juno should
draft
always win.
that
Yeah, it definitely should.
your
Let's
draft
find out.
is
He's
very
playing it out
specific
right
to
now.
your
You've
box
got coming in, you're
and
gonna get
your
some pounds, but
rune
it's just more
and
healing.
your interest.
Yeah, simply more healing. Massacres coming up in 2 turns, so after...
Because even for
it
these
is
players,
definitely
like
over.
each one of them
Ayaz
seem
does
to
know that,
draft
and once
differently
again,
as
2
well, and they all
points
kind
to
of
go
work
to one of the 2 players.
some
in this
point,
case,
right?
Tito Gofflet.
Tito Gofflet taking that win then.
And the
against
meta also
Ayaz.
kind of
Maybe he
shift
jumped up
rather
even into a
quickly.
second position than Tito Gofflet. We'll
That
have to
the
find
best way
out
to learn is just to
at the end of
watch
today
the
to
best
see what all of
replay
these points
in
are
the
gonna do
game
for
itself
our
to always
leaderboard
have
right there.
updated
But
information.
Another 2-0, not so many
At this
today,
point.
but these are the ones that could count, like you were saying earlier. If you can get them now when people are kind of
Shogun,
losing points
I
left,
think
right,
you are
and
like
center,
2
This is
months
where
too
you tally
late
up.
for that
We're
one, Chief.
approaching soon to be halfway through the league phase as well. So at the end of today, we're halfway through.
And everything that you
3
use in
more weeks
RTA
still
should
yet
be
to go, so
skill up
another
properly,
33 more matches still
unfortunately.
to be played in
Or else
our
you are
league.
playing
And from that,
very
we're going to find
unoptimally.
out who makes it all the way to our playoffs in the different seeding from getting higher in that leaderboard. Tito Gofflet came to play, conquered, and I mean, he's sending out a message again. You still wanting to sit on the fence on this one, or do you want to go on this side where Douglas isn't?
Well, it really depends how Malignant plays, because I think the playstyle of Malignant has a
match without an LD for Say to finally be silent. What do you reckon? You reckon it'll happen?
No, I don't think it will happen in this one. Definitely not in this one. We already have 2 LDs being banned over there. I do expect first pick on the Draken Warrior on Wind, but then Malignant is gonna go Vanessa plus an LD for sure.
And also, like,
Locked in
LD
already. If
shape
you
your
guys listening,
RTA
you know
by a
what to
lot
do.
as well.
If you were say Eresion does come in,
A lot
are
of
we gonna be
niche
3 for
comm in the
3?
game are
Yep.
shaped by what
Yep,
LD5
there we
you
have
have.
it. So 3 for 3 on or like the pick prediction right there. But from there, it gets a little bit more creative. How far do we go? Zenisec this early doesn't help. Do you contest on the speed on an Asher? Is an option. Do you go for the Solvark? There's a lot of options right here that you could go for. But
Way too many
that is maybe
options,
something
say.
that you haven't played too often against the Vanessa Yan Hong. But you do know if you give a chance for Gianna to come in, it will come out. And we're going to go back to a Gandalf. So potentially, if a Gianna comes out, Josephine later.
We've got some shield, we've got that protection, we've got some sustain coming in the form of Escher as well right now. Malignant with that 3rd and 4th pick right here. Again, usually tending to go for those LDs, but oh my God, no.
The old school.
Danny Hathor, well, actually, in all honesty, if you have to beat something that's very toxic and very annoying, aka Mr. Gandalf on water, bringing something that's very toxic and very annoying.
I mean, your Aprilia missed death rec three runs in a row and you lost 3 times in a row.
It's actually super strong against
I mean, it happens, you know, what can you really do about it? It's not 100% anyway.
Juno. There is Oblivion
And
right
there
now
will be
on
day
the
where it
side of
happens
the
like
Hathor,
that. Just like how there's going to be the
but
guy that
Marsha
win the
still
lottery.
has immunity up most of the time. So let's see if the
Probability.
makes it through the mesh. On the other side, we also have
It will happen.
anti-deep pushbacks, which is going to be that Zenisec.
Yeah, Zenisec coming out. Diana was that
very good last pick from
for
Pafix,
Malignant
though.
right here. It's come back to haunt us right here. Say, will it manage to make its way through, or do you have to respect something else around it? I mean, that Water Gandalf as well was good.
Yeah, I think that it's probably going
I
to
think
be
Hathor ban
but
is
Diana
kind of
has a really
GG,
good
right?
pick as well. But on the other side, I think that Hathor, you would have to take that out if you're missing your Marsha, and that's exactly what's happening over here.
We've got it then. Speed leads going into this one. It is Malignant versus Pafix. Rank 2 versus rank 11 right now in the Summoners War European League. Can he get a point?
We also have an outspeed.
Can
on
Gani
this
solo
Yan Hong
control?
Right now.
It's going to be
Do we
hard.
go right away for the S2, which is inconsistent? Yep, we're going to go for it. Does actually connect, but we're not boosting up enough attack bar, so we have the Asher cutting in.
Yeah,
Not too scary.
Can cut in, so... Oh, but that's a good resistance right here, but you're going to be having to send this Eresion right now.
Man, that Diana's going to go
Yeah, you definitely have to set
crazy.
the Eresion. That also does mean that the Diana
Oh,
will
he
move
was stunned?
right after. Diana can go for a cycling. I think it's actually best to go for the cycling right now, because now you're not fighting the reflex just yet.
Huge damage.
Going up against the shields from the Gandalf as well right there, but we're going to have to see if Ganymede can like pull the world on his shoulders.
You could also go for a reset right now. It was an option to actually go for it, where you just simply reset the Diana, right away go for skill 2, probably take out the unit cleanly, because now the unit still lives. I think he could have played it. It was
so
a little
much
bit of
sustain,
like,
though.
how many debuffs would you have left
3
on that,
healers.
but you could have maybe taken out a unit right there.
Yeah, because look, he's back up healthy right
Oh,
there.
not a
Eresion.
despair
and getting
stun.
a defense break and a stun as well for your main damage dealer.
Yeah, defense break and stun. I don't think it will be taken out just yet. Yan Hong has something to say.
Maybe Yan
about
Hong
it with
can
the
double
charge
shot?
mentality. But also your skill 2 right now,
Oh,
the ventilation. Ooh, is still going to be resetting that simply for having another blade.
He
fang
can
coming
one-shot
in
that.
later to add some more
Maybe.
damage. No additional turn, but defense break. Blade
Ooh,
fang does simply
clean.
take out a Draken Warrior that's death broken.
Good play.
Good for the side of Malignant right here. I mean, that Diana, the more he can keep it alive, the more damage he can plow away. But eventually, Eshe is going to get some speed and some healing of his own.
Yep, and it's also the big question. Zenisec, can you land the bombs? There's nothing to cleanse it on the enemy side. You can lock down a unit for 2 turns, which is very, very long. Can we land the apple stun bomb, whatever it is, on this Diana right now?
Oh.
And we do connect all of those, but we have a stun bomb resisted additional turn. You hate to see that as a bomb player.
You definitely do right there, but I mean, there's a slither of
This
health
Gany
remaining
Yonhong
on
is
that
so
Diana right here.
scary.
It's not going to be long before he can take it out again, say.
Yep, but also the big question is the Vanessa. We still have some passives coming in over there. You can
Oh,
also potentially
that's
reset
huge.
things in both kind of shape or ways. Seal magic for the enemy, but also the ventilate for your own team.
And that shield is unbreakable.
Yeah, you're not
And-
breaking through that
oh
shield
my
at the
God!
moment right here. You've
That's
managed
like
to get
Fallen
that stake
Blossom.
coming through from the Yonhong. This could be the play from Malignant.
Yeah, this is actually, it seems to be working very well. Actually, way better than the Gianna style that he was doing, because the Gianna style would have had a lot of issues with this Gandalf, whereas the Genny Hathor, and then finishing it up with a very strong Diana that eats all of the focus, but is still a very tanky unit, and being healed up multiple times. It's working
Very
way
beautiful
better
game.
for Malignant than the previous styles. Blade
Clean.
rotation, once again, 13k doing a massive amount of damage, and he's looking to take another point on the board today.
Wow, perfect rotation for him right there. Now we can start getting some more damage. Is Diana going to do her normal thing?
No, actually, Diana's not dealing normal Diana things, but it's also not really needed in this matchup. This is just so well drafted that it's not needed at all, because Pavix is simply lacking damage output with the units on the field that he had. Could not take out the Diana, but then even if he took it out once, he had to take it out again.
Yep, you've got to get that.
The other
time.
team just didn't have damage.
The Eye of Sauron on the field protecting you there, but Malignant
Awesome.
taking that 1-0 victory
Wow.
against Pavix
It didn't have
so
damage.
far.
It didn't have
This is
control.
spoiling that leaderboard right now. 11th
So the Diana was
taking a
just
point
soaking
against
up
the
everything.
second, Say, I mean, are things going to carry on that way, do you reckon?
Yeah, it could very well be, but maybe this is also the eye-opener for Malignant to not slap in a Yanhong and Gianna every time in 2 and 3, but actually deviate a little bit more from the draft. In this case, the Gany Hathor worked out very well.
Definitely did right there, and that's why we're seeing instead in the pre-bans, we're going to take away that Eshe and that Yonhong that did resist a lot of those bombs in the last one for Malignant, and he's going to have that first turn pick as well. He's still going to go Vanessa. You're going to go for an Erechion to steal.
Let's see if he goes for the playstyle for steals. I'm not sure if he's too comfortable in stealing. He mostly plays the same thing over and over, and we have seen it in most league days so far. But this time around,
Yeah, that was
it's
very
going to be
well
slightly
played.
different, and it's also already speed contested by the side of Pavix by banning out the fastest unit on the enemy side, but still taking a fast unit on his own side.
Yeah, bringing that segment right there. Malignant, like we know, has got a deep box with those LDs. Azeratu, very dangerous if he can get online, but a Sekhmet can respond with that.
Yeah, Zartu is still
Oh,
high, but we're actually
switching
stealing
role.
Gandalf. So does the Gandalf player himself know what counters Gandalf? I would like a Fire Legolas in this position, because stealing the buffs from a Zartu is very strong, but also stealing everything from the Gandalf that's provided to his allies is super strong as well. Is that early and you already have a fire unit locked in? Is that the route that you're going to go for? We're going to go for a...
I want to see like a El
We're going to
Sharion.
go for some more damage in the form of a monkey, but
El Sharion
this
be
looks like a Josephine
crazy.
option. It's not going to go for Josephine just yet. That's quite odd.
Yeah, we're going in for that Diana then. Instead, brought a lot of damage.
Or Rahu.
Worked from that last set, so maybe
Rahu or El
El
Sharion?
right there in the 4th pick. And
Wait,
it's a
hold
good
up.
response against two
Win
water
Kung Fu
units.
Girl might be insane
It's a good
though, if you
response
think
against
about
two water
it.
units. The only issue is you have to hit
Right?
that wind unit until it's dead, or you have to ban it out. And
Does
this
she
is definitely
strip
an
with skill
option where
3?
I would say a Josephine looks a lot more interesting, because a Josephine with good enough rotations can lock down a Balfric pretty easily.
Let's find out then this 5th pick from Pafix. Where is he going to look to kind of pivot
Oh,
through
she
right
doesn't
there?
strip.
Tian Lang, he wants to get some of that attack bar that the other team's going to be taking.
Yeah, and there's a lot of attack bar gain. There's 3 units on the enemy side that give attack bar gain. Plus this Diana is kind of in an off position. Plus nothing is countering this Balfric, so you have to take out the Balfric so Tian Lang makes it to the field.
We're going to be having speed leads then for both Pafix and Malignant right here in the Summoners War European League. Match 9 of today, the set 2. Can Malignant get another point from today's competition, or is Pafix coming back for some revenge?
Well, let's first see what Monkey and Segment have to say about this matchup. Connecting a stun on the very last moment. There were a lot of resistance coming in, but on the very last moment did get that stun right there. We're going to go for a defense break. Where do we connect the defense break? We're
Oh.
going to go for the TL, like taking the
Good
additional
damage.
turn, no increased cooldown. You would have rather
3K per hit.
on that,
Holy.
Zeratul right there, but already half HP on this TL Lang.
That Tilan got
Yes,
melted.
it's squishy. Just a lot of damage going through there. I kind of missed it, but right now you've also got that cool time on the Gandalf, so he's not going to be providing much protection. And if you can get rid of that Zeratu before,
Oh,
it's gonna
big
look good.
stun.
It's definitely gonna look good. Skill 2, do you go
Huge.
for all or nothing? Is going to be taking out
You don't want to
stuns.
kill the
This
Zeratul
is a
now,
big
though.
thing right now. Heal
Oh.
blocks. You're aiming for heal blocks. Did get heal blocks on most, but you also mainly
Oh, that's
healing
bad
that
news.
Zeratul almost up to full defense break. Did get a defense
Can
break
he?
very early. Do we get another stun? Does get another stun. Does
Oh.
get the additional turn. And I think we're looking at sharing a 0.1 apiece. Back and forth once again because these units are just connected.
Wait, Juno might win, though.
Everything that he needs. Match isn't over yet, but we're looking at kind of low HP and low damage on the side of Malignant right now.
Nah, Juno can win this.
He can't get Vanessa
Oh,
to
maybe
get a
not.
revive through. He's just going to have to try and hold on through it because a Juno and a Gandalf together, maybe, but it seems crazy.
It seems crazy,
oh.
but there is Vamp on this Juno, so taking the Juno out is going to be difficult, but taking out this Gandalf is also going to be difficult. So
Yeah,
I
it's
can
kinda-
potentially
it's
see
kinda
this
rough
because
now. Oh,
the
that's a
side
good
of
death
Pavix
break.
doesn't have any healing. The side of Pavix is taking the additional turns, all defense break.
Oh, free healing.
Taking those turns. Again, that defense break's still there.
Triple
Trying to get rid of
non-crit.
that Gandalf.
Huge.
Like you said, you're up against that Vamp Juno.
Yeah,
Huge
Juno is also
stun!
taking all of the right turns. Are you gonna send it again? This would be
He
very
keep landing the
crazy if you
stun,
send that
man.
Skill 2 right now. Defense break. Can you land it? Is landing
Oh my
all
god,
of the
this
defense
Wind
breaks.
Monkey
Smoke is getting all
accuracy
of
is
the additional
insane.
breaks. Juno does not like a matchup like this where she's just being hit by so many defense breaks on her allies. This is too much of an uphill battle. If there was just 1 unit or 2 units on the field, she would have definitely been able to win it. But from here, it's still
Maybe?
going to be very difficult.
Dude,
And
this Wind
Monkey's
Monkey.
Elemental King on top of his Violent King right there.
Oh my god.
Taking her really close to the edge right there. Landing.
Oh
those
my
defense
god,
breaks,
this
like
monkey.
you said. A little bit of healing's going to be coming through with those.
Too good,
beams,
man.
but War Monkey, the moment
He
gets that
missed the
skill
attack
3,
break.
that's all she wrote.
Yeah, you have to take her out in this rotation. But
Yeah,
you're
the She-Hulk is
probably
gonna finish
not
it.
going to be able to do it. This is the moment where you would have to take it out. He's pretty close though, but the skill 3 of the segment is
Bro,
actually
this
the only
Wind
skill
Monkey
that
was
doesn't let him leave the
insane.
buff,
He still
and that
crit
simply
at the
takes
end of the
out
day.
Go once again, 1 apiece.
That was
One apiece,
unreal.
Another draw to add to the current collection that we've had in our Summoners War.
Super fast, but that fast set is probably on 1 unit, and we're just banning out the unit, but also that fast set.
Yeah, hoping that it is on that Yon Hong and the Light Huarang as well. Raxxaz with
Rax,
that first
the
pick going back
Obabo
to an
Slayer.
aggression. Wow, early bird killed.
Ooh, he's
Or is
showcasing that his
this a
bird.
guild
Okay,
thing right
buddy.
now, say?
I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if Slappy has a bird guild, but is he now showing off the wrong Gianna or something that we're picking Prahas? Interesting drafting so far.
Yeah, this is really hard to commentate on when you see these units. We've got the Eshe locked in as well, though, right now. Who's he going to look to partner up with? Maybe another speed lead. We've seen Jingjae's before. Up to him, Vanessa even.
Yeah, I think, well, he's still going back to Sierra. You don't see the combination of an Asher Sierra too much. You mostly see that with a Yeon Hong.
Yeah,
but
that Wind
Yeon
thing
Hong's
got
banned
buff.
out. So he's still going to
The skill 2 can absorb
trying to solve it by a different
up
unit,
to
but
a
also stealing a,
a
unit,
huge
because
amount of
Asher would
attack bar,
definitely
like
be played by
full
Raxxaz
turn.
if it wasn't picked up already.
And he got 33%
Throwing
speed
out
lead.
2 of those LDs right there, the Jaeger and the Berg guild
33%
as well.
speed lead,
Slappy,
baby.
How are you going to be looking to respond? You've got that
Easiest
Gianna
buff
as
in
well.
his
If you wanna
life.
Bring your own out into the field. But third and
Oh
fourth
shit,
pick.
unit. Here's the speed
picking
lead.
Gianna
Oh
into this
shit,
doesn't have
never
that much
mind.
value
It's
because
good now.
2 units cannot be stunned. And we're actually going to go for Ella. Are we going back to the Ella Irene that Slappy used against Scribble? In this case, we're not going to go for that. We're going to go for 2 fast contesting units, but then the
Ooh.
Ella to kind of mix and match things up.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of wind on Slappy's side, so Raxxaz seeing that, pivoting into the Okeanos with the Fire Megumi as well, get some stuns out. I know there's one person in chat who wants that Irene, say.
Yeah, Ammo would love to see an Irene, but even himself right now, he's not playing that much because it's also a double-edged sword. If she lands all of her skills, it's super strong. But if she doesn't land, if she doesn't connect, she might as well not be there. But the big question is, are we locking in another speed lead? No, we have 2 speed leads on the enemy side in that case, which might be simply where your enemy is taken out. But we're going to go for a heavy stun unit against a full team that cannot be stunned. That is interesting.
Yeah, well, we've seen Stranger Things work before, say, but let's find out if it does, because Sonya's been banned out, the Jaeger as well right there. So we've got speed leads for both Slappy and Raxxaz right here in our match number 10 of the Summoners War European League. Let's find out how this one ends.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting pick right there because I could be that it's the Celeste. No, I'm pretty sure that's the Hilda, and Hilda does have AoE stunts, but if the enemy takes a turn and does not hit her, she will cycle her skills. But is that going to be good in this matchup altogether? Once again, Burgle being inconsistent right there, can drop a first bomb, does connect the bomb. You don't have to explode it, because that will give Megumi a turn. He does
I'm not
still
sure about
explode,
that dark unit pick though.
Goes in
It's
for
gonna
just a little bit more chip damage.
it's
This
gonna
is the moment,
bad.
Can you look to try and get a stun going out right here. Does get it on that CR.
Because the wind guy's gonna strip everything, no?
He's not gonna do too much.
Yeah, this is also the moment where if she takes a turn and she can potentially start stunning things, and there's 2 targets still on immunity, it doesn't really add too much. And this is where Raxxaz can simply take over with his stuns on his field.
Oh.
Yeah, he's getting
Oh my god.
from Okeanos again.
Rax Megumi, man.
Another turn.
Yeah, Fire Megumis are working very well today, and also we're simply chipping down everything right now. So the Hilda was definitely an interesting pick right there. If it wasn't Irene next to that Ella, I think you could have started locking down more units. But in this case, you were boosting with the Asher, but after that, you had no real follow-ups outside of the units that were...
I'm not sure how Slappy qualified, but
already.
he qualified.
Strange, didn't work out, but you've still got another set to kind of work things around. Ella, she's coming around though. She's still trying to play, but
it's tough for him though, for sure.
Very tough.
Yeah, especially with that heal block over there, I don't think you have any chance with a Ella plus an Asher. And I think the Asher was a little bit too much of a steal.
First turn when enemy's slower.
Figuring out what do I actually want to do with this unit myself, because it did not fit in that team.
I'm second turn most of the time anyway.
Exactly, playing the mind games, but it's not managing to come off for Slappy in that one right there. Raxxaz taking that 1-0 set win right there and actually bringing himself a little bit closer to Slappy in our leaderboard right there. Say 7th versus 6th currently.
Yep, also both would make it to the playoffs in the current state. But then again, who's going to take that final point on the board today? Pre-bans, what are we going to be looking at for pre-bans? Jaeger is open for a pre-ban. On the other side, do we go for Gianna, even though it wasn't drafted last time around?
I mean, this is why we're here to find out. And it's going to be Ella's being respect banned there, say.
That's a very well-respected unit that did absolutely nothing in the previous fight, but Raxxaz does know what it can do in a fight, and therefore doesn't like to play against it. But it does give the combination of Gianna and Yeon Hong potentially to Slappy, but that is also something Raxxaz might be prepared for, and would once again most likely go for Megumi plus a speed contesting unit.
Yeah, and he's going straight in there. Like you said, Shiho being partnered up there for it. But we've got that combo coming out, Yeonhong and Gianna.
Yeah, let's see if Raxxaz likes to play a Hey Gang. He's not really one of those players that locks in a lot of Hey Gangs, but in this kind of scenario, Hey Gang would be very, very strong. But then again, does he have something that he would like more on the side of LDs? He still has the Dark Demon towards the end. He has a Jaeger, he has a Hwarang. A lot of options he could go for in the side of LDs. But I would say a Hey Gang.
Yo, Mausasi with the 26 months. What's up, man?
Yeah, bringing it in right.
How you been?
You're seeing all of those stuns. You kind of leaning towards letting that Gianna through into the match right here, but maybe needs another way to deal with her as well. 4th and 5th pick for Slappy then right here. He's looking to try and take that first turn.
Yes, looking at that first turn, Layla might not potentially contest speed enough against the enemy, and we're going for a Pajana, which also not too sure how well that works against the side of a Shiho that might be on buffs. Also, this is potential where a unit like a Juno.
Where's the Oliver right now?
Let's find out.
I think Oliver is like a 5th pick now.
Kind of ready in the wings.
Like Rax could pick Oliver here, and it looks okay.
That 5th pick can always
but that is a better
crazy.
pick anyway.
Nabara potentially coming out right there then.
You don't first pick Oliver anymore.
The Pajana actually, weirdly enough, kind of counters that. So I kind of like that pick on the Pajana. But if Veramos is a really good pick against the Pajana, because simply
like
all
Oliver
of
into a no fire draft, still a very, very strong unit. But too low damage. Control got nerfed.
Raxxaz right here then in the Summoners War Europe.
You don't want to drag out fight against Wind Monkey meta as well.
It might determine if you're in 6th or 7th on our current leaderboard right now as well, say.
Yeah, let's see where we're going.
I think Oliver might be a last pick damage focused build nowadays.
Side, so therefore, we'll be taking turns due to that Hey Gang. We did get the strip over there, but it's not going to be enough. Stuns. Are we looking for a stun on that Gianna right now, or are we trying to stun something else? Stun on that Eretion as first.
Yeah, so he can follow up now with that Okeanos, but goes in for the Piranha instead right there, knowing that immunity is going soon.
Yep, trying to take out everything. Did get the additional turn. Maybe was also trying to prevent the additional turns from the right units, because if something takes an additional turn, if the Piranha takes an additional turn and gets the right skills off, it is game over. But this Hey Gang is making sure that that's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah, he's not managing to take a turn as of right now. I mean, you're getting a defense break. You've got the skills for
Poseidon skill 1, trigger what a monster passive.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can heal back up, and also this Gianna's not reset, so Bomb is gonna land. Bomb is with a attack break, so it's not gonna do that much damage. But then the big question, 75 check on the skill 3 is nearly landed.
2 years is a long time, man.
Nearly gets.
We've gone through like at least 4 different metas in 2 years, easily.
Left, right, and center. Can he look to get some stuns?
And plenty of buff and
enough.
nerf.
Additional turn. Maybe look to land.
Takes a while to get used to.
Follow up as well.
That's for sure.
Okay, all or nothing. How much all do we get? We get all in the all or nothing right there. Full rotation on the skills. Everyone is looking at a stun. Once again, Drake Warrior has something to say about that. The bomb is still on that Okeanos right there. You have more and more turns coming in from this Megumi.
Ooh,
This is gonna be
maybe?
enough.
The turn came in for that Gianna, but you don't have the skills. Neither does a Yonhong right there. You can send another S3 right now.
Rax team lack damage.
To getting rid of a unit.
It's kind of finishing.
Yeah, the big question is, do you
just
do
can't
enough
finish his
damage from
target.
this point on? We're gonna go for the alter ego. It's a good chip bit of damage, but it's not that much. Also, the Vagina hasn't been taking that much.
Wait, that bomb?
With the sliver of health, the attack, broken bomb from the Gianna.
Either
It's
that
not putting
Oki
enough
is
damage,
really
and that is
tanky or the
grinding
bomb did
slightly
nothing.
Right now, with a 1 HP, Okeanos doing so much.
Oh my god.
Wow, just managing to
The
find
rune
the
diff.
skin of his teeth right there, and now Monkey can start clearing up, and it's too little, too late, Piranha.
Yeah, Piranha's not gonna
Man,
be
the rune
taking
div is
that out, and that's
crazy.
just one of those things. Connecting the kills, but then again, you don't know exactly how much damage the bomb would do. You expect the bomb to get a stun, but if they proc out or they resist the stun, bombs aren't doing what you would like to do, and that is another point on the board for Raxxaz.
Gigi.
Raxxaz with a 2-0 then against Slappy, his guildie right there. Say it's probably going to be
And the last dance of tonight, Scribble, the last deadly sin.
And this will actually represent the halfway mark in our league phase competition. So at the very end of today, when we have a look at that leaderboard, we're going to place as well at the moment right now. Pre-bans likely to come in very, very soon. Is it going to be a Nyx and a Berghild? Wow.
Nyx and a Berghild. Also, a few units that, if you talk about that pre-ban and then maybe revert the time to a few seasons ago, it would be like, you're inting. These units are absolutely not meta. But right now, they are definitely meta and they're used a lot. Same as this Xingzi with the speed lead.
Xingzi coming in then, Eretion and an Okeanos coming in.
I think because Obabo fought 2 or 3 times
Last Deadly Sin
the other
with
week.
second
So
and
this week he
third
only
pick
fought
option
1 time.
right here.
Ooh, going in for some heavy stuns as well. I kind of expected Last Deadly Sin maybe to already opt to go into a Gandalf plus a Josephine, because that's what you commonly see. But now Scribble could actually opt to go for a Gandalf plus a Josephine, because that combo fits on both sides if you bring that much stunners to the field.
Is he doing it?
Let's find out if he's hearing.
Is he doing
hearing
it?
us, maybe. I mean, let's find out if he's going to crack that
Yo,
one.
thank
Or
you, Quality
Sekhmet is
Raging. I
coming
appreciate
out.
that.
A unit, we know.
We'll try,
if
we'll
she
try.
lands, she's awesome. If she doesn't, you don't want to see her again. Another unit like that with the Viva Chell.
Yeah, in the end, the all or nothing is on the side of the Shiho on the Water Monkey, but I feel like the units of Sekhmet and Vivachel are very much all or nothing as well.
Very much so right now. Last Deadly Sin backing it up there with
No
Juno,
one has fun with
looking to try and
Jessica.
cleanse through any
Hey,
of those
that's why I
debuffs
said
and
we
really
try.
Get going. 5th pick right here.
Keyword is
Could be
try
towards
right
a
there, okay?
Misty or maybe
Who's
even a
Jessica?
Chow. Nope,
Exactly.
We're gonna go for Nobara to counter all of those debuffs.
You say
coming in.
Viva Chell, everybody
A
claps.
lot of debuffs.
Jessica?
On the
Ooh.
side of Scribble Bibble. Oh no.
Is he gonna do it? He has to ban the Monkey if he does it, because Monkey does take out the Douglas cleanly. Megumi can take out the Douglas. Nobara can lower the Douglas HP by a lot as well. He's flashing at about like once per second by this point. But are you actually gonna lock it in, sir? He does lock it in. Let's see if it gets the respect ban, because that is definitely Shiho ban right there.
Yep, signaling you're getting
Yeah,
rid
the
of that
dark-
water monkey.
The
Are
Dark
you gonna back
Suitcaker
it
is
up,
more
or do you think
funny,
you've got
but
enough to go
she's also
through
kind of bad.
Douglas? Maybe a little bit too crazy right there. It is respected and didn't even ban out there as well. So the mind game's coming in. So speed lead for both Last Deadly Sin and Scribble Bibble in
But
our
the dark
last
one has
match
a pretty
of
unique
day
mechanic.
3 of the Summoners War European League. Let's find out, Sekhmet.
That was a crazy ban right there. Also, no pushback on this Monkey, which gives the perfect rotation to the Vivachel. If you landed the pushback, you would not have this Monkey at this low HP, because it would have moved after the Vivachel and you had an awkward turn. But right now, it works everything
Ooh.
perfectly. for
How's he gonna
Scribble.
beat Juno
Because he didn't
Nobara?
get rid of that monkey though, so he can't really look to send us S2 anywhere else. You just have to confirm it. No, he's gone for it.
Ooh, he's gone for it. That is dangerous because if you get stunned right now and your Nobara starts getting provokes in, then it might. Yep. That's where we look at the stunts. If you get another stun, yep, that's where we look at another stun. Monkey's gonna take a.
That's what you get for flashing, huh?
HP. We're not gonna wake anything up. Nothing is gonna take a turn in front of this monkey right now. And ooh, the addition
Oh my God!
violent, and it does work out.
Does manage to get it right there, and it can't follow it with any stuns. That monkey isn't going to get a turn for last deadly sin right here. Just confirming that kill.
Oh my God!
Just yet.
Debuffs are coming in. The Nobara did not take an additional turn right there. It's gonna send the S2, which is dangerous. Also, no heal block on this Nobara, so the Juno will heal that Nobara, and that is what you mostly like to see.
How
Try
do
to
you
take
kill
out this
that?
Nobara, but if Nobara takes an additional turn right now, we might be looking at a very quick game.
Huge?
Yeah,
Not
let's
really.
Find out, Nobara. You've got that first turn right here. Does she get another
Oh
one?
my God!
Takes the additional turn, nearly taking out all of the HP, and this is the match that Juno loves to see. Juno is like,
Oh,
yeah, okay,
look at
everything is
that.
nearly dead. I'll finish the rest. I'll take out
All
those
of that
units.
flashing.
We still have this Viva Gel trying to get a perfect rotation in, but we had such a good rotation on the side of Scribble Bibble until this Nobara said, you can proc, I can proc. Let's make the difference.
There we go. And I mean, right now,
Yeah, I think it's
going
kinda
into
over
the
now.
Units, but it's kind of just taking a little bit of time to get through. Viva Chel's, again, there's no perfect opportunity for her.
Yeah, no perfect opportunity. Also, no crit rate on this Viva Gel. It's most likely 100 resistance, but that's not gonna cut it to deal enough damage in this matchup. And where it looked like a very favorable matchup for Scribble with having all of the right tuning in the right moment early on.
The thing
not taking
about,
out that monkey,
hey, you can
getting
beat this
procced
team
on
with
by
the
that
one
Nobara,
unit.
You know that's gonna happen. If
It's
you took
never
two
really a
additional turns
great
yourself.
answer
That
because
just did not work out.
No,
the
you
unit
said it's
didn't
it's
get
all or
drafted
nothing,
early enough
and
to
it was
stay,
all for
and it
one
get drafted
nothing
at
for
the end,
either
it's
in
gonna
the
get
end there during
banned,
that
just like
set
that
right
was.
now. Scribble Bibble and Last Deadly Sin 9th and 10th place. So he's
It's
taken
like-
that lead in the leaderboard right now. as
Hindsight
well.
is
How
so
can
easy,
Scribble
right?
Bibble look to respond
Damn,
right
if
now
I have this one unit in
this
here that it
last
makes it
set
through
of
the
today?
draft,
Viva Chel being banned out, and
easy.
also these Dark
but it's never that
Angels,
simple.
okay?
Dark Twin Angels, interesting one. You don't see that being played all too much unless you're watching a Benny SW stream. He's using a lot of that, especially with the FIFA Gel together, but we're gonna see neither of those two units. And Scribble had it. Scribble locks in a first.
Also, do you have it
pick
ruined
shot.
to a level
Wow.
that fits your
We've had an
speed tuning
Asima
as
first
well,
pick
which is a
today.
huge
We've got a
problem
Shan
for
first
ruining
pick
niche
today up against
counterplay.
the Jingje, and with that Nyx as well. Say this is gonna be cooking.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. Pairing it up with a Sierra.
Scribble
into
is such
Nyx,
a
that's
aggressive player
gambling
too.
some on your RNG right there because missing a
He
bomb
likes
is crucial,
huge
but
damage.
missing a bomb against Nyx is a lot more potential to happen. So he's taking it away. Isn't too sure about it just yet. You already have to deal with the monkey. Monkey's actually somewhat covered by the stun of the Sean. No, we're gonna
the
just a full
fuck?
LD, full light LD. It is Scribble. Can you do all 5?
I did see in chat say as well. Somebody might have also said to pick Shan, and it's happened in fruition right now. Let's not get him any more riled up right there.
Damn, look at that.
Piranha as well. It's going to be a very beautiful.
Shield and
looking one.
provoke.
Yep, it is.
Full light.
Scribble, if you're here listening right now, focus on your match and don't actually pick a full light team. But I like the looks of it. You can lock that in with an HP lead on 50.
What the
We have
fuck?
this one odd outlier. You needed the other one. That one is even worse. But this one, in the right usage, it actually works very well.
I mean, they need to buff
Exactly,
that
just
dark
ruining
unit
the
base
rainbow
speed
right there.
to like
And then
100.
coming in
I think
last
it's still
ever
90
with
something,
final
right? Which is
fifth
an
pick. He's
embarrassment.
looking at the Anavel, very well partnered with that Nyx as well. Bans instant as well on the Lima and the Nyx. So we're going to be having a speed lead versus a HP lead as well coming in.
Technically, I
Our
think
last
Scribble draft
match,
looks
last
better.
Set of the day. Summoners War European League Last Deadly Sin.
He has the
versus
right unit for the
Scribble.
right job here.
I think that Scribble might actually have a decent matchup at this if his units connect all of the strips and then Sean goes fully on the stun. The only unit that's off-wheel right now is going to be this. Can you get the defense break? Does not get a defense break. Gets a second try on the defense break. Does still not get a defense break.
Can he
is
land it?
placed on that unit right there.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, he does get the slows. This
Not
could be
bad.
the moment, say.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, it could be the moment, but I see a really crucial miss over there.
If
Also, one
Anavel
unit
proc
that's going to be
is
locking
bad,
down your
bad.
whole team. You're lacking all of the immunity right now. Sure, you have the, you have to land the stun.
Oh,
right now. Does
huge.
Connect the stun.
No procs.
This could be it, say. I mean, he's showing something. Do we trust in Shan?
I knew it.
Yeah, it seems
His-
to be
the draft
Sean
is actually
the answer.
legit.
Sean first pick meta is what it seems to be. Still an NFL on the field, but you rocked off a lot of damage and also the CC potential of your enemy. No skills, additional turtle. This unit does actually take it. And that is a defense broken speed buff. Squall the shot.
GG. Good play.
Wow. Definitely should listen a little bit more than Scribble right
See?
now. Because
technically, he has the better draft.
I mean, Last Deadly Sin, you've got Annabelle, but wow. Defense breaks. Can you make use
the Annabelle was kind of like
the
a
defense
in
breaks,
pick right there.
They're going to be shaken off too fast. Also, all of the skills connect exactly how Scribble wanted. Did miss out one of the stuns, but that one stun was covered by this Burkle. So once again, 1 apiece.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Scribble taking back 1 point there.
All right.
Be a little bit of a
Obabo still on top, but Pafix is drawing closer. And it seems like Ares and Malignant is not looking too good right now. At the end of the day, there will be 8 players making it to the playoff. So the people who are right now Scribble, Last Deadly Sin, Malignant, and Ares, they got to catch up. But they still got 4 more weeks to do that. And who knows? Maybe Obabo will lose every single round after this. You never know. Okay? It could happen. Could happen. But it's going to be hard, though, because he's really good. So I think the top 4 will probably be in. Actually, Ismo and Raxxaz are kind of close to one another. The top 3 are looking pretty strong right now. And that is day 3 of the European League, guys. There will be more all the way until April. And that was a very, very fun watch. A lot of fun team overall as well. Oh, there's a code. I'm not sure if it's still valid. I'm not sure. But halfway done will be the code. So you can check that out on your own time. And that's it for me today as well, guys. We're going to be trying out Neo 95 in the next stream. And I'm going to go to sleep. It's getting kind of late. It's been a long day as well. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good day, good night over there. And I'll see you guys in the next stream and the next video. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.